relax. Straight up jorking it in the academy, and by it I mean what the hell is this? What did I just open up to in chat? Hello everybody, we are back to continue the 100-line Last Defense Academy. Very excited, was very looking forward to the continuation of this game. I got my water right. Did the stream just die? No, it didn't. I had my water right next to me to be prepared to read for the next couple hours. I actually put some thought into this one. Okay, what kind of thought was this? What is this thought? But yeah, let's get started on the game. I'm so excited. I really wanted to. No, there was an update. What the fuck? Why is there an update? Okay, it updated instantly. Okay, we're going. We're going. I'm starting up the game. What the? Ah! Holy shit, it was really loud. It was really loud. It was really loud. Holy shit, that scared me. Hello, hello. It's been 5 minutes and we get a scream. Let me know how the audio is, by the way. Oh my god, it was so loud. Trying to remember. Sounds fine so far? Awesome! Let's play! We're on day 9! I hope some of you are feeling motivated to buy this game yourself. Because the creator of the game, like Kodaka, he has been like... I saw him like tweet today and he was like, you know, you don't have to like buy my game. I'm just so happy to see any of you like it. And yeah, and he's like, but I'd really like it if you bought the game. And I was like, bro, really needs sales. As I mentioned before, they went into debt to create this game. And I just see him tweeting the whole time. And I'm just like, yep, he wants us to buy it. But you know what? It worked. He convinced me to buy it. So I don't remember what I need to do. What's the goal right now? Cafeteria? Can we go to their rooms? Let's talk to Tsubasa outside. Tsubasa, where is she? She's this way? Here you go. Morning, Tsubasa. Raise up Tsubasa. I gotta raise up the twin sister. Yeah, morning. You on your way to the cafeteria? Me? No, Sorry, I really gotta get going. She's avoiding us. What's all that about? She's acting weird. Yeah, what was that about? Let's go to the cafeteria. Huh? Is it just us today? Yeah, real slim pickings, huh? Is it me or the ones who are missing? The cowards who refuse to fight? Yes, that's right. They usually come here in the morning. Why didn't they today? Because I told them not to. They're not allowed to use the cafeteria anymore. Huh? Huh? What? Why would you do that? Last Defense Academy exists to protect humanity from the invaders. Anybody who won't contribute to that effort doesn't deserve to use its facilities. Isn't that pretty harsh, though? The way things are now, they'll never come around. It's time to start cracking the whip. What does cracking the whip mean? My English is not so hot, huh? I'm not gonna let up until they shape up and start showing some spine. Let up on what exactly? You're in no position to be worrying about others. I need you to be ready to defend against invader attacks at a moment's notice. Our time is precious. You'll not waste it. Is that understood? It means being more strict? I've never heard that before. Without waiting for an answer, Hiruko got to her feet and left, and unshakably confident as ever. Damn, it's gonna be all business from now on, huh? This is madness. Yeah, using power or authority? Where have you all been hearing these phrases before, and why have I not heard them before? It does sound pretty Spartan. I'm yawning. I'm not so sure this is a good idea. Trying to force our friends to fight might only make things worse. Not like they got any excuse to keep hanging back. None of us got any real choice here. It's like Hiruko said. That's what being at war is all about. I get you though. There's such a thing as going too far. Wonder how she's gonna put the pressure on them. School? School didn't teach me this. I went to school. I have a bad feeling about this. We ate the rest of our breakfast in silence. We were all feeling uneasy about what would happen to the rest of the group going forward. Once we were done eating, we went back to our rooms. Free time? Free time? I'm worried about what else Hiroko might be planning. But it's been a couple of days since the last attack, and I'm starting to get antsy. I prefer not to just sit around. Yahoo! Free time! Oh, we can spend time with Eito now. But I think I still want to work on my linguistics, which is the war room, which is Darumi. So let's spend time with Darumi again. Now, where is she? Oh my god, was she the other way? Did I need to go left? Did I completely miss her? Darumi? Wasn't she in the hallway? How many times have I circled this area? Nope. I just completely missed her. Okay. Hey Takumi, come watch a movie with me. Watch a movie with Darumi. I want to show you one of my favorite super gruesome horror movies. Hello, Minyok. Hello, hello. Darumi showed me a terrifying gore fest of a movie. Creativity went up by 6. That's it? Is that linguistics ever gonna level up? I feel like I'm doing this wrong or something. You try one more time? Watch a movie with me? Yeah. It's not working. I feel like I did this wrong. Oop! Wrong button, wrong button, wrong button! Somebody died? Oh wait, sorry, PTSD. Wrong series. She's gonna touch you freaky style, run. It's that time again, huh? Hiruko's plan to pressure the others in the fighting still had me worried. She'd already banned them from the cafeteria. What would she do next? Whatever it is, I hope it's nothing too extreme. If you know, you know. I don't know. Dreading what the morning might bring, I slipped into an uneasy sleep, ending my 9th day at Last Defense Academy. I feel like my linguistics was not going up. Maybe I need something aside from creativity. Did they always have this suit?
校舎3階の娯楽室とリラックスルームを
Oh,
今日から
we're getting more rooms even though he's not
オープンしたいと思い
here.
ます。活用方法は来た時に本館から説明します。じゃ、待ってるよ。
Holy shit, this is such an old man voice. New facilities, huh? I doubt that in-person explanation is gonna happen though. You've only been here 10 days. It feels a lot longer. Really just getting started. And without Sirei, there's a chance we could be here even longer than 100 days. No, I can't think like that. I have to believe I'll get through this and go home. Back to the Tokyo residential complex. Back to Karua. It'll all work out somehow. It always does. The morning announcement said the rec room and leisure lounge have been unlocked now. You guys should go check them out. Probably have to go to the cafeteria first, right? Oh no, we can just go. Okay. Hello. I came by to check out the leisure lounge, and when I saw Hiruko, I figured I'd better back off. It's bad enough dealing with her shit when everyone else is there. I don't think I can handle her on my own. Is this the same dev as Danganronpa? Yes, it is. It's their newest game. Came out just like a couple days ago. Like last week. She's pretty hot. Too bad about her personality. Wow, even he thinks she's hot. Where's the infirmary? Ooh, the casino. Oh, wow, it's bigger than I expected. This is the rec room. Whoever built this place really did think of everything. It's one of the most normal places I've seen here, to be honest. It's not hard to imagine a fancy academy having a room like this. Hey Takumi, you're scooping out the rec room too, huh? I thought this would be a fun place to hang out for sure. It's a major disappointment though. There's no edgelord manga or misery porn anime or hardcore erogaze or something. I'd be more worried if there was. Are we even gonna be able to use some of this equipment now that Siri's not here to tell us how it all works? Don't worry, he left behind some manuals and stuff. Eito's reading one right now. I'm not so great with all those big words, or small ones, or phonemic awareness. In general, really. And don't even get me started on my poor focus and lack of vocabulary. Well, for someone who says she has no vocabulary, I think phonemic awareness is pretty good. She's surprisingly thorough in her understanding of her shortcomings. That is also true. I don't think we've seen a sprite from her before. It's pretty cute. Eito's intently scanning the pages of that book. I wonder if he's figured anything out? Is that one of the manuals? What's it say? It seems to be for that device over there. This one? What the heck is this? I just noticed it. It's in the middle of the room. What exactly is that? It doesn't look like any machine I've seen before. According to this, it's called a gift-o-matic. Everything is something-o-matic here, huh? A gift of what now? Let me read you the introduction from the manual, and let me drink some water for a second. True to its name, the gift-o-matic is used to manufacture presents, charitable donations, and other doodads. Step 1. Select an item from the machine's extensive database. Step 2. Insert the required materials. Step 3. The item you request pops out whole and complete. Take advantage of this miracle of modern engineering to express your gratitude and affection toward your comrades and strengthen your spirit de corps. So basically it's for like making gifts to give to people, huh? That's about the size of it. Gift-making machine? Kind of a weird idea, isn't it? Perhaps, but assuming it actually works as advertised, it's pretty impressive. I looked at the list of available items. It can make clothes, shoes, household goods, and even more complex stuff like auto parts and high-spec electronics. How about gory movies or games that were banned for being too extreme? Wait, her sprites are so cute, not the dog pose. Yes, actually. Seriously, it really is expensive. It sounds like magic or alchemy maybe. I wonder how it works. Then again, the Revive-O-Matic is just as much of a mystery, and that hasn't stopped us from using it. Yeah, I would guess not. You think giving gifts would help alleviate... It would help alleviate some of the tension around here? I don't know, the differences between the fighters and non-fighters are a little too deep-seated to resolve that easily. You're probably right, what a pity. Gift making has been unlocked, you can access it during your free time. This. Darts, huh? Not right now. They've got a table tennis table here, and not that I'm in the mood for games right now. Oh, it's just a monitor. Wait. If I press it, it has different text. Can't they up the resolution on these screens? I see artifacts on them, sometimes it's scary. Kind of unconventional design. No one's gonna use this to host a last Defense Academy radio show or something, right? I'd like to hear them play some music. Oh, you get different text when you tap them? I guess it depends on what you tap. This is a device that can create all sorts of gifts. How does it even work? Okay, so let's check it out during free time. Now we've got one more room. Oh, it matches, because this is the rec room. Should I even begin to try understanding what's going on, like, in the windows here? Is this gorillas holding a hose? No, they're gorillas on horses holding spears with rainbow text behind them. How do you come up with this kind of thing? You know, it's better I just don't think about it. I think not thinking about it is the answer. Leisure lounge should be pretty chill. Oh, this is nice. Oh, it's a pool? Yeah, it's a pool. This must be the leisure lounge. It's a lounge. It's nice. It's a nice. Oh, looks like a nice place to relax. It's got a pool and everything. I like it. Huh? Not you. I'm talking about the room. Yeah, I figured that much. You wouldn't refer to me as it, would you? It's important to take time to rest and recover. Too much work can have a negative impact on your health. Huh, that's surprising. I guess even Hiruko lets to light. Oh my god, I can't read. Please! Likes to let her hair down every now and then. Wipe that expression off your face. You can look at me like that all you want. I'm not getting in the pool with you. What? What kind of expression did I have? I prefer to relax on my own. Please understand. That's fine with me. I feel like leisure time with Hiruko would just descend into an intensive training session anyway. Okay, I think I've looked at all the new rooms I have access to now. Maybe I'll go back to my room and think about what to do next. Oh, I didn't even get to look around the room. Okay. Oh, I should have looked before I talked to Hiruko. I messed up. It's okay. A rec room and a leisure lounge, honestly, I'm not sure how much chance we'll have to use them. What other kinds of rooms does the school have that we don't know about? When will we get to see them? I still have some free time today. What should I do next? I want to examine the leisure room. The rec room has been unlocked. You can now make gifts. By giving characters their preferred gifts, your student activities will further boost your grades. Give classmates different kinds of presents to find out what they like best. You need BPM materials to make gifts. In addition, you need key items to make certain gifts. Key items can be obtained from treasure chest spaces and through progressing the story. Okay, at first I want to go back to the leisure lounge because I wanted to check out the area and I didn't get to. I can rest here after swim. What is this? A resort? A lot of good training equipment here. Swimming in a pool after training sounds like pure bliss. Is it? Is it fun? Because you'd be all like sweaty, right? Huh. I can look up and I can look down a little. Okay. Let's go check out the gifts in the rec room. Splatter movies? Well, I know who likes that. Oh, we don't have enough materials. Book cover? I don't know who likes reading books. Book stand? Milk bottle lid? Pretty shell? Simple toys? Rubik's Cube? Would Hiruko like the Rubik's Cube? Winner ice cream stick? Dear sister gift box. Wow, I wonder who would like this. Toolkit, fortune telling goods. I don't know. Silicone free shampoo, that's so specific. Hi Keiki-kun. Makeup brushes? Who wears makeup? None of the girls look like they wear makeup. Works for SFX and full paint too. Oh, it's Darumi. A scalpel? Ahoy there, Nae. How are you, beautiful? I'm a little tired, but I am doing a-okay. Oh, there's a lot of items. Woman's swimsuit. Taco mini standee? Why was this registered in the gift-o-matic? Okay, well, I'm probably hanging out with Darumi for a while. So... Darumi likes sweet things and wait. Wait. Not the war. Wait, I was gonna check the war room. No, not the war room. This is the wrong room. I'm trying to go to the level up one. The defense? No. The training room. That's where I'm trying to go. Training room. I need my linguistics to go up. Is it just going up really slowly? I feel like it's going up really slowly. It makes me scared I'm doing something wrong. Okay, let's prepare some gifts. Okay, for one thing, we have... Would Takemaru like the toolkit? Okay, let's get the makeup brushes for Darumi. Wait, did this take up time? Who would like this? Oh, if I make the gift, does it just automatically go to them? Oh, okay, I see. So it just automatically uses our time once we make the gift. I don't feel like I deserve nice things, but I'll take this anyway. Creativity rating went up by 8. Oh, we got linguistics up to 2. Okay, it just took some time. Each character has their own preferred items. Gifting these will maximize the increase to your grades. You can check each character's preferred items in their report cards, and you'll be given hints as you do student activities. There's a first-time bonus for any gifts you make for the first time, so gather up those hints and make all the gifts you can. Now I'm becoming a cunning linguist. I'm doing my best. Let's level up our skill now that we have linguistics too. Hello, Nae. Hello, Rylan. We are playing a kind of like visual novel strategy game. Mood +1. Can we get more damage? Voltage gain ×2. Oh, I can upgrade this? Okay, let's just upgrade. Wait, why was I not upgrading these before? I thought I wasn't meeting the requirements. Okay. want to start getting more materials. Why don't I do VR training today? Alright, battle time. I've upgraded everyone too. You're so close to our generator. I feel like this is so awkwardly shaped. This daughter me is just as bad. I can go for this. Then let's use daughter me one more time. Oh yeah. That should be good. Oh, I didn't notice that one hitting. Whoa! There are so many behind us. Okay. Where is your swimsuit? I don't have it on right now. I can put it on. Oh my god, I'm sneezy. We're so sneezy. Bless you, thank you. Someone's spring allergies are kicking in full time. Just a little. Let's go! Almost too far away for a kill. My god, all the enemies are like scattered weirdly. I wish I could crit in this game. Alright, battle complete. 対戦終了. Oh, Garami is my number one. Alright, game, take me away. What's our next day gonna look like?
総員、就寝時間だよ。いつ新校生の襲来があるかわからないから、休めるうちにしっかり休んでおこうね。じゃあ、おやすみなさい。
Today went by in a flash. One thing concerns me though. I haven't seen anyone from the non-fighting group all day today. Anime Kiryu, hi, how's my favorite VTuber doing? Oh my god, am I your favorite VTuber? I'm so honored. Thank you. 1 second, I just got a message. One second, chat. Can you give me like 1 minute? 1 sec. Oh my god, chat. My partner Saint-kun, bro, is like so ADHD. He loses his phone all the time, and like we have a hard time like contacting him. So like every now and then I get like a message from his mother being like, please tell my son this. My son hasn't picking up the phone and he's not replying to my text message. And she just sent me a fat paragraph like, please, I tried to contact my son and he's not replying to me. Please tell him this. And I'm like, bro, check your phone. Why am I getting messages from your mother? Anyway, he's not at home right now, so I want to go look for him. Yeah, I feel you. I mean, it's not really bad or anything. Like, there's no malice. Like, he's not ignoring his mother, but like, he's so like his phone is probably lost in the void somewhere. Like, all right. I hope they're okay. I doubt Hiruko would stop at the cafeteria. She could have forbidden them from using other facilities as well. But how do you like enforce this? What's her next move gonna be? Will all this really motivate them to get on the battlefield with the rest of us? There's not much I can do for now. I'll just have to see how it goes. With nothing else to do, I got in bed and within a few minutes I was fast asleep. My fiance always do that and her dad always texting me. Is this like an everyone thing? Nobody's checking their phone.
11日目の朝になりました。今日も偉大な人類のため、観南真空なんのその野蛮下劣な旧敵から愛する学園を守り抜こうね。
I like the music in this game a lot. Time to get up. Just as I was hoisting myself out of bed and getting to my feet, something interrupted the quiet morning atmosphere. Ooh. Sounds like somebody's here, but it's quiet. Too quiet. Something doesn't feel right. Hello? Are we okay? I took a few hesitant steps toward the door, then took a deep breath and opened it, only to find... Darumi.
Huh?
Darumi, is something wrong? Oh, Takumi, you sweet summer child. You really haven't noticed? I'm exhausted. Can't take it anymore. Huh? So hey, you wanna come die with me? Huh? Once we're dead, the pain will be gone. We'll finally be at peace. Come on, it'll only hurt for a second. Let's just die. Die, 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 die. Alright, Darumi. This is a way to greet someone. What? Hey, hold on a minute. Just kidding. Man, you should have seen your face. You've been Darumi, brah. Good morning. How was it? I totally had you, didn't I? I thought a nice joke first thing would help cheer you up. That was hardly what I'd call a nice joke. What are you doing here anyway? I'm on a mission from our glorious leader. She told me to get all the non-fighters together in the cafeteria.
Huh?
Really? Hiruko's letting them back in? Yeah, to be honest though, it's kind of a drag. Think you could help me out? Misery loves company, right? Didn't Confucius say that once? Confucius? You've got a weird way of asking for help, but I guess I can give you a hand. Gracias, muchacho. Now I won't have to go through all my contingency plan. Oh well, there's always next time. Tell Gaku and Tsubasa what's up, alright? Okay, thanks, bye! I love her sprite so much. Letting me wave goodbye with a cheery smile, completely at odds with the creepy stuff she's been saying. I just have to tell Gaku and Tsubasa to come to the cafeteria, right? That should be easy enough. I better get going. They're probably in their rooms, right? Gaku and Tsubasa. Tsubasa. This is Tsubasa's room. After checking the nameplate to make sure, I rang the bell by the side of the door. After a little while, the door opened with a clatter. Hakumi? What is it? I like how, like, when we're in our room, they come in our room, but when we go to someone else's room, they come outside. I'm on messenger duty. Hiroko wants us all to meet up in the cafeteria. All of us? Even the non-fighters? Yesterday, she told us we weren't allowed to leave our rooms. Has she taken that back? Hiroko said that? She really has been cracking the whip. Who knows? Maybe she wants to apologize. She has been pretty harsh on you guys lately. Come on, you don't believe that. This is Hiroko we're talking about. Pixel! I feel like it's been a hot second. Hello, hello. Yeah, I know. Just so you know, no matter what she does to us, I'm not joining the fight. I can't. Even if I wanted to, I couldn't. That kind of stuff just isn't possible for me. Little do you know, you're gonna change eventually. Still looking like she might burst into tears at any moment, Tsubasa slunk off in the direction of the cafeteria. This is Gaku's room. Hello, I'm back on the D-Gen sleep schedule? I always thought Pixel was like Asia or like Australia. I guess I was wrong. After a little while, the door slowly opened. No. Oh, it's just you. What do you want? What's that reaction after I came to get you? Hiroko said she wants everyone to meet up in the cafeteria. For real? Us too? Ugh, what you want this time? I know it's nothing good. That girl's got it in for me. It's not just her either. I bet all of you think us non-fighters are nothing but dead weight. No, not really. I said this before, but you guys are the weird ones, you know that? Regular people don't just go from living normal lives to fighting monsters without a second thought. I get what you mean, but... Fine, Hiroko wants us in the cafeteria? I'll go. If I don't, it'll only get worse for me, right? Man, oh man, what rotten luck. No, I'm Midwest American? Can I say something mean? People live in the Midwest? I don't know anyone who lives in the Midwest, or like anyone who lives in the mid in general. After several dramatic groans, Gaku skulked off in the direction of the cafeteria. Oh, it's the game with 100 endings? Yes, it is! Hi, Stan! We're the weird ones for fighting? Don't go thinking I don't know that. I'm not doing this because I enjoy it. It's pretty mid out here. Yeah. I heard that, like, people got the first ending around, like, 30-something hours. So I wonder if most of the game is, like, exploring for the endings. Alright, I've done what Darumi asked me to. I should head to the cafeteria with the rest of them. Why is Hiroko getting us all together, though? I can't imagine I'm gonna like what happens next. Are we missing anyone? Nope, that's everyone. Alright, everyone's here. I guess now we'll find out what this emergency meeting is all about. What is Hiroko up to this time? Hey, can we have something to eat before we start? I'm so hungry I'm getting stomach cramps. Of course not. I wouldn't want you to think I'm totally Oh, of course. Sorry, I misread that. I just thought she would say of course not. Of course, I wouldn't want you to think I'm totally heartless. Here's some disposable chopsticks I found in the trash. Feel free to grill them or have them raw if you prefer. You are totally heartless. Hiroko, please, give them some real food. I can't bear to see them like this. Very well, help yourself to dry bread. One per person. Just one slice each? We may have surplus food supplies in the refrigerator, but that doesn't mean they're unlimited. We need to use our resources wisely. Wasting them on freeloaders would be the same as throwing them away. Freeloaders? Come on. That's fair. I've always been a useless freeloader. Even the air I breathe could probably be used more productively somewhere else. Let's move on. You're probably wondering why I summoned you here today. Let's just talk straight to her. So why did you ask us to come here? Kaku, Tsubasa, Ima, Kako, Shoma. the non-fighters, as we've been calling you, I've decided you are going to leave this school.
Huh?
Huh? What do you mean leave? You're kicking us out? I mean, she can't control that though. How's she gonna enforce any of these things? Kicking you out. What a delightful turn of phrase. Yes, I'm kicking you out, and if you won't leave of your own accord, I will make you. That's all I have to say. Why don't you get going and save us all a lot of trouble? What? Right now? Hiroko, have you lost your mind? Why would you do that to our friends? Okay, we've only known each other 11 days. I don't know if we're friends. What do you think? We've been brought here for one purpose and one purpose only, to fight. Anyone who can or won't do that has no place here, so why not get rid of them? If the invaders get distracted by hunting them down in the ruins outside, at least they'll be serving a purpose. What, as decoys? Try to stay alive as long as you can. The less time the invaders spend on the school, the better. You can't just use us like that. You should be grateful I'm giving you a chance to make yourselves useful. Even then, I doubt I'd make much difference. I'll just get stepped on like the cockroach I am, and that'll be the end of it. Hiroko, are you for real right now? You can't go through with this. It's going too far. Don't waste my time with meaningless objections. I'm leading this school now, and what I say goes. We gotta... Holy shit, guys, my English isn't Englishing lately. I keep having, like, things I want to say, and then, like, I try to think of the word, and, like, I can't think of it. Like, we gotta overthrow her. There we go. Don't think, don't argue, just obey my orders. We have a dictator. But it's so extreme. Can't you go a little easier on us? You don't really understand the position you're in, do you? Let me ask you a question. Why should we be expected to fight to protect you when you do nothing in return? Huh? Well... You see? Now no excuses. Pack up whatever personal belongings you have and leave. Seriously? Right now? If such a simple task is beyond you, I don't mind helping you along. I'll make you leave by force if necessary. Wait, Hiroko, please. This is all too sudden. Can't you give them some more time? Time for what? Well, if you spring this on them out of the blue, the lesson won't really sink in, you know. Alright, you've got 5 days. Huh? 5 days. You've got until day 16 to make your choice. Hide alongside us or leave forever. Just 5 days? If you do decide to fight, I'll give you a little test on that day instead. I wouldn't want you telling me what I want to hear and going back on it later. What kind of test? You'll find out when the time comes. You know, she's just a bitch about it, but I also, like, get where she's coming from. Like, why are we risking our lives for, like, these, like, random people who are laying back and not doing anything? Like, I think the way she's going about it is, like, really kind of, like, evil, like, villain vibe. But it also makes a lot of sense. Like, why should, like, 4 or 5 of us fight? With her customary brusque attitude, Hiroko said all she had to say and left without another word. This is just too cruel. We're supposed to be comrades. Comrades? Comrades. Friends. Friends? Yeah, right. I bet you can't wait to get rid of us. Holy shit, Gaku. That's not true. If we all work together, I'm sure we can get Hiroko to change her mind. Come on, man. You really think she's gonna back down now? We still have to try. Just let it go, okay? If we're getting kicked out, we're getting kicked out. Nothing we can do about it. Makes no difference if it's now or in 5 days. It's still better than being forced to fight. You'd rather die than be forced to fight? You sure about that? I mean, once you get outside school grounds. I know. Sheesh. It's bad enough that we're gonna die out there. I don't need you reminding me. Whatever, I'm done. This school, this war, this whole saving humanity thing, it can go to hell for all I care. My whole life's just been one long string of rotten luck. Why does bad stuff always happen to me? These kids are not okay. I better end up as a billionaire or something in my next life. After everything I've been through, I deserve to catch a break. Still raving to himself, Gaku stomped away, just as unwilling to hear us out as Hiroko had been. He sure is freaking out, huh? I think I know how he feels. Not that I'm putting Gaku in the same category as a sniveling. Chat, how do I pronounce English words? But I get what it's like to be so totally unsuited for combat that you can't even imagine having to fight for your own survival. Even our peaceful modern-day society was too competitive for me. How am I supposed to cope on the front lines of an actual war? Don't talk like that. You can't just give up. I wouldn't call it giving up. I'm just recognizing my limits. Too useless to live, too cowardly to die. It's a miracle I even made it this far in life. Well, not so much a miracle as an unfortunate oversight. This is simply nature's way of correcting it. Shoma gave a formal bow and left, making as little noise as possible. Shoma, I get where Hiruko's coming from, you know. It's not fair for us to hang back and let you do all the fighting. Tsubasa is logical. See, that's why I like you. But doing anything else is really out of the question for me. Seriously, it's just not gonna happen. Tsubasa, I think I must have been sent here by mistake or something. It was probably only a matter of time before I got kicked out anyway. It's the same as saying you don't care if you die out there, you know that? Yeah, but at least it'll all be over. At least then I won't have to deal with all these confusing feelings anymore. I could see tears welling up in Tsubasa's eyes. Before I could say anything to comfort her, she was gone too.
Yeah.
We sure do have a lot of Debbie Downers in here, don't we? Given the circumstances, I guess that's only natural. You used to be one of us, Mr. Altsky. Why'd you have to betray us and join the Battle Freaks? I don't think I betrayed you exactly. What should we do, brother dearest? Don't worry about a thing, sister dearest. I have a foolproof plan. You do? Yes, but I'm afraid I can't say any more than that. The element of surprise is a big part of it. Why'd you reveal you had a plan? Fine, keep your secrets, but you know there's still time to change your mind, right? I don't think so. Even if we do get thrown out of here, that hellish wasteland will be a paradise as long as I'm with my dear sister. As such, there's nothing more to discuss. We'll be going back to our rooms now. Be sure to fight with all your might to protect us from the invaders. I don't want her to die. Her character design is cute, though. They're definitely not dying. That would ruin the plot. The incest dude. The Tsukumo twins left the cafeteria arm in arm, each wearing a different expression, like a pair of sock and buskin mask. What is a buskin mask? Damn, ain't a single one of them willing to fight, not even to save their own skins. I don't think Hiruko was bluffing either. If they don't come around, she really will force them to leave. Hi, Slippery Jonky. Oh, Slippery Jonky's here, which means I should take my meds. I'm gonna take them right now. Meds have been consumed. It's the comedy and tragedy mask? I don't know what that is. She gave us that extension pretty easily, don't you think? Now that you mention it, Takumi barely had to say anything to get her to go along with it. Maybe she was expecting us to plead on their behalf. This could be another part of her plan. I'm the personification of your meds. Every time I see Slippery Jonky, I'm like, it's med time. I'm being trained. I think Hiruko wants us to use these 5 days to convince the others to join the fight. So that's why she agreed to it right after I stepped in. She was planning to give us that time all along. You know the symbol of theater typically hung at opera houses? I've never been to an opera house before. We're all just dancing to a tune, huh? Man, that pisses me off. I don't like it either, but if you want to save everyone, this is the only way. Okay, but how's that gonna work exactly? None of them seemed like they were gonna budge on this. It's a smiling mask and a frowning mask. I'm gonna look it up. What is it called? Like a buskin mask? Oh, I see. Okay, I get it. Yeah, I wonder why they're so dead set against fighting. I can only imagine it must be for personal reasons. In that case, we'll need to get them to share what those are before we can even begin to convince them. But how? Don't seem like they're willing to spill the beans. You're right, we need to get them to open up to us first. I have an idea. Why don't we sneak them some food? Food? Yeah, I'm sure they're all starving. If we can fill their bellies, there's a chance we can get them to open up to us a little. Tempt them with some bait, huh? Sounds like a plan. At least it's simple. So we gain their trust with food and then try to convince them to fight? Sounds like a major hassle. Alright, who do we get to do this? In response, all eyes in the room turned toward me. I should have seen this coming. Alright, I'll do it. Sorry, but you heard Ima. They already consider me a traitor. I probably wouldn't get anywhere with them. All the subtlety and planning crap ain't really my thing, and you know Darumi just make it worse. Yay, I didn't even have to come up with my own excuse. Okay, wait, Darumi's growing on me a lot. I kind of like her now. Does she have a nail? Not a nail clip. What the hell? A paper clip around her neck? Or not a paper clip. It's like a pin thing, like the thing you use to pin something. We'll still help you in any way we can, of course. Yeah, you can count on us. Not like we got anything better to do. Heck, it only reverse your social links with us if you try to do it all yourself at this point. Thanks, guys. You've got 5 days. Let's make the most of them. Safety pin! That's the word I was looking for. Thank you. So it's up to me to convince the non-fighters to start fighting. I'll work something out. I have to keep believing that. Okay, wait, chat. I gotta use the bathroom for a second. I'm sorry. One sec. Thank you for waiting! After taking a moment to outline our goals going forward, Eito, Takemaru, Darumi, and I went back to our rooms. 5 days. Just 5 days to turn everything around. Convincing the whole group right away is probably too much to ask for. I should pick 1 or 2 of them to focus on. Tsubasa, Shoma, Gaku, Kako, and Ima. Those are the 5 I'm trying to persuade. At the list, Tsubasa seems the easiest to persuade. Really? She doesn't seem as stubborn as the others. If I give her an impassioned plea, she might come around. Okay, the first one I'm gonna try to convince is Tsubasa. With that decided, I should head over to her room. I'm sure she's hungry. If I bring her some food, she'll at least hear me out. Do I have the food already? I just go. I rang the doorbell to Tsubasa's room. After a short while, the door slowly opened. What is it, Takumi? Is it Hiruko again? If you don't mind, I just want to be left alone. Actually, I came here on my own. Here, I brought you something. I figured you'd be hungry. Are those sandwiches for me? Yeah, I thought we could sit and eat together. It's just that I don't want Hiruko to catch us, so would you mind letting me in? Of course, come on in. Welcome to my room, you beautiful sandwiches. You too, Takumi. She's hungry. What am I, a consolation prize? Oh. The moment the door closed, Tsubasa pounced on the sandwiches. Hi, Yulish. Hello, hello. We are playing a visual novel today. This is what I've been missing. I've been craving moist bread since we got here. I never want to see dry bread ever again. It makes my mouth feel like sandpaper. You must have been starving. She scarfed down the sandwiches in less than a minute. Ew, I'm stuffed. Thanks, Takumi. You're a lifesaver. I don't have to eat dry bread today. Have you just been living on dry bread since Hiruko banned you from the cafeteria? Yeah, that bread is so dry. I had a nightmare last night where I was stranded in the desert. Hey, would it be too much to ask you to bring over some moist bread from time to time? No problem. I can try to sneak you some bread or rice balls. Really? But in exchange, would you open up to me? Huh? Open up to you? About what? Reason why you won't fight. If you had some reason, I'd love for you to tell me. I should have expected this. Baited with food. Is this what you were after from the start? The sandwiches were to bribe me for information? Oh, she's angry. Sorry, Tsubasa. I know I'm taking advantage of your desperation here, but desperate times call for desperate measures. I just want to understand where you're coming from. Okay, fine, but in exchange, I'm gonna want some more moist bread later. She let out a deep, resigned sigh and began to share her inner thoughts. Look, I feel bad about it. I know it's unfair for me to stay where it's safe while you guys go out there and fight. But fighting is difficult for me. It's a physical thing. What do you mean? Does she like throw up? Tsubasa? I can't keep it down. Keep it down? When I get nervous, it comes out, and not just a little bit. What comes out? I don't understand what you... Puke! I puke, okay?
Huh?
Honestly, that's not something worth, like, dying for, though. That's just how I'm built. When I get nervous, I hurl. Come to think of it, Tsubasa is always retching. That's why if I ever fought the invaders, I turned the battlefield into a sea of vomit. You really want to get showered by my puke? Would you even be able to fight under those conditions? What if my puke got in your eyes? Would you take medicine or something? It's a physical thing, and medicine doesn't help the issue. I've tried all sorts of things since I was little, but none of them worked. What about... don't be nervous? Not that that's easy to do. When I get worked up, it just comes out. Even now, picturing myself fighting the invaders. Are you okay? Oh god, no. No, I can't keep it. Oh, Tsubasa vomited all over the floor. She immediately pushes me out of her room, tears welling in her eyes. The sandwiches she just ate. That's a tough thing to live with. She vomits whenever she's nervous. She's right that she won't be able to fight if she's constantly puking. I can't blame her for refusing. But there's a chance she'll fight if she can overcome this issue. It didn't seem like she was unwilling to fight. If only I could find a way to suppress her nausea. Imagine her DPS is puking over the enemies. Hey, maybe that's what her hemo anima is. How though? Puking is... Puking? Eito, how long have you been there? I just came by to see if I could help with anything. So what is this about puking? I hate to air out someone's personal health struggles, but this doesn't seem like something I can solve on my own. Maybe I can ask him for advice. Alright, just keep this between us, but... I proceeded to tell Eito about Tsubasa's tendency to puke. I see, so that's what she's been dealing with. That sounds tough. Yeah, I want to help her, but I don't know how. Well, Eito spent a lot of time in the hospital, so maybe he knows the solution. She hasn't found a successful remedy on her own, right? In that case, maybe it's better we assume she's gonna vomit and plan around that instead. What do you mean? Like have her bring a high-quality sick bag or something? Sick bag? Like the bags they have on buses? I suppose if she used the bag when she had to, she wouldn't have to worry about getting puke everywhere. Do they even have sick bags here? High-quality ones at that. Make it with the gift maker! Yeah! What about using the gift-o-matic in the rec room? The gift-o-matic? Yeah, if they don't have them here, we need to make them. We just need to make them. Seems like it's able to make most things. 1 second, chat. Okay. Seems like it's able to make most things. It's worth looking into. We headed over to the rec room together to check the gift-o-matic. I can't believe we're making puke bags. Is that gonna... No way. This was a gift? It looks like a fashionable pouch at first glance, but it contains an odor and liquid-proof barf bag. It can be fully washed for max cleanliness. Is she actually gonna go into battle with like a bag to vomit in? A fashionable sick pouch? This looks perfect. Tsubasa is sure to open up if we give this to her as a present. Hey, you like to vomit? Don't worry, you can just vomit with us. Here, I'll give you a bag. It's fashionable too. The materials we'll need are a string, plastic bag, and fashionable pouch. String and plastic bags seem easy enough to find, but a fashionable pouch may prove tricky. If anyone's likely to have a pouch, it'd be a girl. Maybe I can negotiate a trade or something? It's gonna be Darumi, isn't it? I'll look for a fashionable pouch if you can handle the string and plastic bag. And so Eito and I split up to gather the materials we needed to make the sick bag. Now where to start? I guess I'll just ask everyone. Give Tsubasa a heartfelt gift to persuade her. Talk to the other characters to gather information about what you should get her. You might also need to go exploring and get the materials you need to make the gift. Gift everything you have to persuade Tsubasa. We just talk to everyone? Oh no, we have to talk to... Oh, okay. Well, Tarumi is right here. Well, Tarumi was right here. Huh? Where is she? Tarumi? Where's Tarumi? Hey, it said she was in the hallway. In front of the infirmary? This is the infirmary. Where's Tarumi? Hello? She's... Wait, it doesn't mean... Oh, she might be in the connecting hallway. No, she's not. What? Where is she? I swear I circled this whole area. Where is she? Not bugged, is it? Am I crazy? Why can't I find her? Oh. Wait, did I just run by her multiple times? I swear she wasn't here. I think she like blended into the background with me. For me. Narumi, do you have a fashionable pouch? If you do, could I have it? I don't use them. I just dump all my makeup in my bag. I even throw my mirror in there raw dog. Did she have to say raw dog? So I always end up cutting my finger on the cracked surface. Right, you should be careful. I always imagined that all girls carried around pouches and accessory bags, but I guess that's not the case. I mean, I might not have one, but I've got some ideas where you might find a pouch. Really? Back where we found Eito, I found what looked like a dilapidated cosmetics shop. I memorized where it was, so I could go maybe pick up something from there later. Can you tell me where it is? I got the general coordinates of the cosmetic shops from Tarumi. If I can't find a pouch somewhere inside the school, I'll go check this place out later. Yep, we definitely have to go. Go to the cafeteria and talk to Eito. Look, Takumi! I found a plastic bag! Nice one, Eito. One item down. Let's keep this up. Where should I look next? Any ideas? You seem pretty upbeat. I don't know. I'm just having fun. It feels like a treasure hunt. I spent a lot of time in the hospital, so I never got to hang out with friends like this. I mean, we're not exactly playing around here, but whatever. He did find one of the items after all. Hello. A fashionable pouch? I don't have anything like that. I've never even used one before. Not even once? We don't even carry around bags or wallets. We'd only be targeted by robbers if we did. Are they wealthy? We tie all our valuables to our bodies so they're secure. That's just being street smart. Yes, we literally keep things on our person. Like in the boobs? Ah, it reminds me of the nights we spent sleeping on the streets, me snuggling up against my sister dearest. We were pressed up very close. What kind of horrible struggles did these go through? You can have a piece of string. I recommend you tie your valuables to your thigh. Thanks, I'll do that. Well, I didn't find a pouch. I may have to get some string. It's progress, at least. How's it going, Takumi? Are you getting anywhere with them? Still working on it. I talked to Tsuasa, but it's a little complicated. I have a feeling that she'll choose to fight with us. Yeah, bike lovers ain't no cowards. Bike lovers? Does Tsuasa like bikes? I mean, all vehicles, really. She's a huge mech geek. She really knows her shit. Never met a girl who knew more about bikes than me. That much, huh? Apparently her grandpa runs a workshop. She hung out there every day where she learned how to be a mechanic. You know, I vaguely recall her saying something like that before. I wonder if the workshop's still standing after. Oh, she's talking.
工場。
あ、うん。おじいちゃんが工場やってるんだ。メインは車なんだけど、それ以外に何でも。私も機械いじりが好きだから、よくおじいちゃんの工場を手伝いに行くんだよね。
Her grandpa's workshop, huh? I should file this information away. It might help me convince her. By the way, Takemaru, you know where I could find a fashionable pouch? A what? Yeah, I knew it was a long shot. Well, we got string in a plastic bag, but we came up short on the fashionable pouch. Yeah, but I got a lead on where we might be able to find one. According to what Darumi told me, there's a cosmetic shop where we found Eito outside the room. The school. We'll go check it out tomorrow. We say Tsubasa, what about the rest of them? Ready to go hunt for that fashionable pouch, Takumi? Yeah. Off we go. Treasure chest spaces will now appear during explorations. Landing on one will grant a key item need to unlock a gift. By obtaining key items from treasure chests, you'll be able to make new gifts with a gift-o-matic. Many characters prefer items can be made from key items, so try to land on treasure chest spaces whenever you can.
Yes.
Okay, let's head for the cosmetic shop. Somewhere around the spot where we found you. And that should be in that direction. Okay. Oh, I see a chest. Also gonna eat some chocolate because I like chocolate. Getting chocolate. One sec. I want a snack. My chocolate like melted and it's like stuck. It's like glued to the wrapper and I'm trying to get it out. Chocolate, get out! Chocolate, no! This is not working. The chocolate is glued. Holy shit. This is not working. Okay. Only me and Eito, huh? Maybe we should avoid battling too much. Let's go the scenic route and get some chests. You find an area with some unusual looking plants. Which one will you pick? The plant with the face-like roots. Oh. You pulled up the plant and were greeted by a horrifying scream. Is it a living creature? Oh, but I got a good item. You explore an abandoned building. You find a loose cable that's still live. It's smoky and might catch fire soon. Pull the cable out. Looking to prevent a fire, you hurriedly pulled the cable out. Got a cable. Okay. Insects are swarming around one particular tree. What are they so interested in? You examine the insects. The insects rushed at you the moment they were aware of your approach. Eito Aotsuki took 2 damage. No. I'm not doing so good with the luck today. You see a dog picking through trash. Someone might have thrown away something rare. Ignore it. Nobody should stoop to dumpster diving. Nothing happened. See what this is? You find an old slot machine. It will give you a prize if you line up 3 of the same pictures in a row. Line up cherries. You got 2 matching cherry symbols. Nothing happened. No. You find an old cassette player on the ground. It looks like it still works. Play the tape. Healing music began to play. It still sent notes soothe you. Takumi Sumino recovered. HP +1 got radio cassette player. One sec. Where's the chest? Over here. Oh, there's one in the fire. How do I get past the fire? Oh, I can't get there yet. You see a mummy on the roadside? What's it doing here? Give it a proper burial. You dug a hole and respectfully buried the mummy. Suddenly you notice a red gem at your feet. Was it a gift from the mummy? Red crystal is good, I think. Yeah. You'd look up and see a shooting star. If you make a wish, it may come true. Wish for HP recovery. Okay, party recovered. You're suddenly caught unable to move. You've been caught in a giant spider web. Slip out of your clothes. No! You took off the clothes stuck on the webbing and escaped, but you suffered emotional damage from the embarrassment of making it naked out in the open. Not the emotional damage. Takumi Sumino took damage. HP -3 giant spider silk. The giant spider silk is probably good. Blue better than green? I can't remember. You're surrounded by a thick fog. Hide and wait for it to pass. Yeah, party recovered. You find a forest where bamboo and mushrooms grow in profusion. Which one will you pick? Pick the bamboo shoots. What? When you went deeper into the forest to pick the bamboo shoots, a violent stray dog attacked you. Party took damage. Go back 5 spaces. You can't extinguish these flames. This is evil. Your pick. You find a tree with strange black fruits growing on it. You've never seen fruit like this before. Eat some of the fruits. You made the bold decision to try it, and ugh, it was disgusting. You shouldn't have eaten it. Chances of finding all materials -30. Look at my luck is really ass this time. You find a jar. There's only one thing to do at a time like this. Destroy it. There's a token inside the jar. BP bronze. You find an abandoned research lab. It looks like they studied mineral ore here. Start flipping switches. When you press the switch, you found the lab security robots attacked in unison. We're gonna die before we even get to there. You find the ruins of an invader base. There's still lots of invaders around. There might be something good here, though. Keep hidden and creep in. You managed to sneak into the base without the enemy noticing and succeeded in stealing rare electronic equipment from its innermost room. Yay! Supercomputer CPU. That looks good. Okay, so blue is the rare one. You find this vacant bookstore. You can't read this language, but Ada should be able to decipher it. Which book will you show him? Comic anthology. You got lost in the illustrations and much more time passed than you realized. You better hurry back to the exploration. HP, reroll target spaces. What is reroll target spaces? Oh, did they all change? A stone stele has been erected on the roadside. Strange letters are carved into its surface. Offer a prayer. You offered a prayer to the stele and the red crystal fell from the sky. Okay, our inventory is filling up. You find an abandoned car. It might be worth taking a look inside. Stele, that's an HRS reference right there. Look in the driver's seat. Oh my god, why do I keep taking damage? The moment you pried open the driver's door, an electric current ran through your body. Seems the security protocols are still active. Party took damage. Scrap parts. You got a fashionable pouch. Look, Takumi, we got a fashionable pouch. Now we have all the materials we need. Let's get back to the rec room and make that gift for Tsubasa. There's no multiplier? Oh, there is a multiplier, but it went down. Yes, the fashionable sick pouch. Yes, we made a fashionable sick pouch. We did it, Takumi. Have you ever, like, seen those people who, like... I can't remember if it's, like, their colon is broken or, like, they have, like, no asshole or something like that. And they have, like, a bag they shit from. I feel like it was like a no asshole thing or like something like that. Like there's like a bag with like a tube they just hold on to, and it's like a bag of shit they like empty out here and there. I've never seen someone with it before, but I was like, wow. Sorry, it's making me think about the shit bag. You have like a fashionable poop bag? Asshole-less behavior? Yeah, when you like cannot shit naturally. I'm sure Tsubasa will be relieved when we give this to her. Yeah, to eliminate her issue with fighting with us. Of course, just because we eliminate her reason for not fighting doesn't necessarily mean she'll join us. If it comes to it, you're gonna have to remind Tsubasa of her reason for fighting. Yeah, what's that? The important people we left behind at the Tokyo residential complex. The things people need to protect. I'm sure if you remind her of that, she'll get on board. The important people we left back in the Tokyo residential complex. So someone like Wakaruwa is Sumi. Not only do we eliminate her reason for not fighting, we need to remind her she has a reason to fight too. Seems pretty challenging. I guess there's no point in being negative. I'll go swing by her place then. Takumi, why'd you come back? Look, I'm sorry, but could you give up trying to get me to fight? You saw it for yourself. I puked all over the place. Having a pukey girl like me on the battlefield is only gonna cause everyone trouble. Wait, you're giving this to me? Wow, it's such a cute pouch. What does it say on it? Wara? Wara? I can't read it. Well, why are you giving me this? Wait, are you trying to bribe me again? You don't need to be so alarmed. I just wanted to talk to you for a bit. Could you tell me again why you're so adamant about not fighting? Say the right things to Tsubasa as she shares her worries to convince her to fight. You can choose what to say by pressing WASD twice. The number of options may increase as the conversation progresses. If you use the right responses, the persuasion rate will increase. Bring this gauge to 100% to successfully persuade her. Even if you fail, you'll be able to try again from the last failure point, so don't worry and just do your best to persuade Tsubasa. Oh. Oh, what the hell is this? Begin persuasion. I already told you why I can't fight. Oh, interesting. This feels so danganronpa. I've never thrown up on someone before. Just use the sick bag. Okay. Does she even know it's a sick bag? What? This is a sick bag? It's a fashionable sick pouch. I know it just looks like a regular accessory pouch. Oh, I've never seen a sick bag that looked this cute. I wouldn't even be embarrassed to carry this around in public. What is this conversation we're having right now? Yep, I'm playing a Kodaka game for sure. If you're gonna spew into this. That way you won't cause trouble for anyone else. You can puke wherever you need to. The fact we're saying this so seriously is... So how about it, Tsubasa? Will you fight alongside us now? Tsubasa? I'm sorry, Takumi. I know you went through all this trouble and everything, but I really don't think I can fight. Why not? Your puking issue should be solved now. I can't just puke in front of everyone like it's nothing. I'm sure everyone would make fun of me. Of course, what Tsubasa can't handle isn't the puking itself, but that everyone would see her do it. I know that now is not the time to be embarrassed, and there's a part of me that wants to get out there and fight with you. But I can't handle getting teased from... Oh. Her voice is trembling. I guess she has like trauma being made fun of. She must have suffered a lot because of her nervous stomach. I'm here if you want to talk about it. You must have been through a lot because of your ailment. I don't mind telling you, but it's kind of a bummer. I need to eliminate Tsubasa's hang-ups with her vomiting and get her to join the fight. I've got to try this again. This is such a weird way to go through someone's traumas. That's a cool nickname. Bad? Okay, Okay, wait, I should have waited for more options. Okay. That's a cool nickname. No, it's not. It's just an insult. I guess you're making fun of me now, too. That's exactly why I don't want people to know that I puke so easily. Damn it, I meant to encourage her, but I did the opposite instead. Tsubasa is terrified of being teased and ostracized by the others. If I don't eliminate that worry for her, she'll never agree to fight with us. I have to get her to understand I'll never abandon her. Retry, retry, retry. Okay, I guess I should have thought before hitting the first option. I guess that's a cool nickname. It's terrible. Okay, we wouldn't make fun of you. There we go. There we go. That's a more appropriate thing to say. I'm learning. Oh, don't worry, they're all good people. Is that the right thing to say? Are they good people? I don't think I believe Hiruko. I'll puke too? I don't know! Is there a better option than this? No, okay. Okay, one more time. Wait, I'm bad at this. Is I puke too worse, or they're all good people? How about they're all good people? Maybe I'll puke too is weird. I can't read. Okay, I puke too probably isn't right. Let's say they're all good people. That's the socially acceptable thing to say, right? Okay. Okay, let's say they're all good people. I don't think they're all good people. Hiroko might make fun of you. What? It's the wrong choice? I'll puke with you is the correct answer? How can you even see that? You've only known them for 2 weeks. Stop making things up. This is a serious issue for me. I guess it was too much to ask her to trust people we basically just met. Chat, I think I'm bad at this. I think my persuasive skills are bad. Holy shit, let's try again. I wish we could like skip through this. Oh, we can. Okay, we're going. Okay, I could skip it. I'll puke too. This is the right answer? What? Oh my god. What are you talking about? If you puked on your own, you'd stand out, so I'll puke with you. That way we'll both share half the attention. The way I'm letting anyone willing to fight for their loved ones get ostracized for puking. Chad, I can't take this conversation seriously. Are you kidding me? Tsubasa stared at me as if she were trying to figure me out. I gave her as meaningful a look as I could in return. I won't let Tsubasa go through this alone. If she gets made fun of, then so will I. I'd rather get made fun of for puking than dying, I think, though. I continued to meet her gaze in silence. I had a feeling that if I looked away now, she'd close herself off again. Is this rich, chat? If you puke, I'll puke with you! If you jizz, I'll jizz with you? Question mark. 1 minute, then 2. I continued to meet her gaze without even blinking. Then suddenly, her expression relaxed as if I had gotten through to her.
隅野ってバカなんだね。
Cute with me? Are you crazy? How did you get like this? Well, she's laughing. It wasn't the reaction I was expecting, but I got her to smile at least. I don't know how long it's been since I had a real heart-to-heart with someone. I try my best to hide my feelings from others because I'm afraid of puking. I would have never imagined this. Tsubasa looks so cheerful and friendly, but underneath it all, she's actually very troubled. I'm sorry, Tsubasa. I'm sorry for asking you to fight when I didn't know everything you've been through. I had no idea how tough things have been for you. And as long as you're in this school, I'll never let you feel lonely. That sounds like a confession. Wait, hold on. Are you saying you see me as some kind of charity case? Should I not be? Life hasn't been that hard for me. Granted, things didn't go well in school, but I still had a place I felt like I could belong. A place where Tsubasa felt like she belongs, if memory serves. It's the workshop. Apparently, your grandpa runs a workshop. She hung out there every day where she learned to be a mechanic.
Oh.
You mean your grandpa's workshop? How'd you know that? Because you talked about it. Hakamaru told me you hung out there every day, he said. Yeah, tinkering with machines in my grandpa's workshop was always the highlight of my day. So you don't need to worry about me that much. People can get by well enough as long as they have one place they can belong. Tsubasa's face lit up the moment she began talking about her grandpa's workshop. It must be the most important thing in the world to her. If it's anything like how Karuha is to me, then... You mind sharing what it was like spending time at your grandpa's workshop? If her grandpa's workshop is the thing that matters most to her, then maybe that can be a reason to fight.
私はこんな体質だから普段はあまり感情を出さないようにしてるんだ。何かの拍子に吐かないように考えてるのはそればっか。でもね、おじいちゃんの工場で機械を
My
いじ
C
って
doesn't
る
feel
時
right.
だけは
I think it feels too like mellow. I think we need like a nicer, like that's
ネットの世
fantastic.
界って楽しい上に奥が深くて全てを忘れて没頭することができ
Right?
るんだ。毎日油まみれになりながら夢中になっておじいちゃんの仕事を手伝ってたよ。もちろん失敗することだってたくさんあるけど
That's enough reminiscence. There's gotta be a better
おじ
option,
いちゃ
right?
んが豪快に笑いながら
Is it really?
励ま
I
してくれ
see.
るの。いいぞ翼、どんどん失敗しろ。大物になるやつはミスもビッグプレーだからな。ガッハッハって私がどんなに失敗しても
Oh, your grandpa's really nice. There we go.
絶対私を追い出したりしない。ゲロ体質の不歴な孫をいつも笑顔で守ってくれる。だから私工場が好きなの。あの場所はおじいちゃんの優しさそのものだから。おじいちゃんの
Okay. There, I kind of cut her off, but I was afraid I would miss the spot.
川名のおじいさん。
私のおじいちゃんは世界一優しいの。どんな時でも孫娘を守ってくれる
Royal Grease Monkey?
王子様なんだ。工場はそのお城。私ね、いつかおじいちゃんの工場
You know, his workshop might get destroyed.
これまでずっと私を守ってくれた夢のお城は
Is that the right way to say it?
今度は私が
Is there a nicer phrasing?
いつまでもずっとおじいちゃんの工場でメカを
Is it? Oh! I should have hit it. No! No. Okay. Oh, I shouldn't have skipped the text. Tell me again about your grandpa's workshop. Okay. Retry. Chat, I think I'm bad at this.
ね、もちろん失敗いい大も私がどんなだから
Wait, chat, I'm awful at this. Am I bad at persuading people?
私ね、これまでずっと
工場破壊されるかもしれないぞ。
What? But why? Remember what T-Ray said? You can't gaslight people properly? But I think I can gaslight people. I think I'm bad at being supportive. Remember what T-Ray said? If we don't fight, we can't protect what matters most to us. Your friends, your families, everything you hold dear from your lives in the Tokyo residential complex. If we lose this war, all of that will be forfeit. Well, wasn't he just lying? As shady as T-Ray may have been, I don't think everything he told us was a lie. The Tokyo residential complex was attacked by tons of invaders before we were brought here. Our loved ones being in imminent danger might well be true. So my grandpa's workshop is in danger too? You didn't think it was in danger before? It's entirely possible. No way! 95, we're almost there! Tsubasa was at a loss for words. The possibility that her loved ones could be attacked by the invaders terrified her. I took a step closer to her and stared right into her
お
eyes.
じいさんの工場を守りたいならお前がやるべきことは一つだ勇気を出して戦うんだよ
Oh, I cut him off.
私にできるかなこんな臆病者に。
大丈夫お前は一人じゃない俺たちも一緒にお前の大切なものを守るからだからお前も俺たちを守ってくれ俺たちと一緒に
Protect what matters to most of us together! Chat, I sucked at this. Chat, I absolutely sucked ass at this. I think I failed almost every single stage. Fighting to protect humanity, to protect my grandpa and his workshop. Can someone like me really do that? Of course you can, and you don't have to do it alone. We can make it through this together. I'm not making any promise, and I'm gonna need a little more time. But I won't run from the truth or write myself off anymore. I'll think about what it is I really want, and what I need to do to make it happen. Is that okay? Sure, that sounds great. Okay, and thanks, Takumi. Ooh, I did what I could with Tsubasa. I'll try to work on the others now. There are 4 people left to convince. Are we convincing all of them? Ima, Kako, Shoma, and Gaku? Of the 4, Gaku seems the most likely to hear me out. Really? He doesn't seem like a bad guy. Maybe a little outlandish and noisy, but I'm sure I can get him on board. That's some confidence you got there. Okay, I'll talk to Gaku next. There's no time to waste. I grabbed the sandwich offering and headed over to Gaku's room. Oh, what the fuck is this? It looks like my room. Huh? Why won't I fight? Because I'm scared, obviously. After filling up on the sandwiches I had brought him, Gaku revealed the reason why he won't fight. I mean, how is it not scary? What the hell are those invader monsters anyway? They're like straight from a manga. There's no way I can face them. I'd rather get kicked out of the school than have to fight them. If you get kicked out, you're guaranteed to die. Isn't it better to fight and live longer then? I'm telling you, I can't help that I'm scared. How can all of you be fine fighting those monsters? You're the ones who are crazy, not me. You must have a couple screws loose. It's not like we want to fight either, but we have no other choice if we want to protect what matters to us the most. If we don't defend the school, everyone in the Tokyo residential complex is in danger. I mean, don't you have people you care about? If we don't fight the invaders here, they might be killed. I feel like we're gonna fail this persuasion. People I care about? I don't have anyone like that. What? But your family. I don't have a family. I'm an orphan who was abandoned as a baby. I worked and survived at the poor group home that took me in. I found myself falling silent. I had no idea Gaku had such a past. I see. Sorry, I didn't know. Whatever, I don't really care. Besides, being an orphan isn't all bad. Just because all I gotta do is look out for myself. I don't give a crap about the Tokyo residential complex. But are you sure? If the Tokyo residential complex goes down, everyone dies. You might not have any family, but surely you have people you don't want to see die. I told you I don't. I struggle enough looking after myself. It's been like this my whole life. I'm only looking out for number 1. Okay, we're done here. Go home. Wait, hold on. Just hear me out. I told you I won't fight. If you want me to risk my life so much, then bring me money. Money's the only thing I'll risk my life for. Bring me a fat stack of bills, then we'll talk. Money? Judge me all you want. I don't care what people say. This is how I live my life. If you're not gonna pay me, then get the heck out of here. Shoo! Shoo! Whack. Gaku pushed me right out of his room. Well, that didn't work. Yeah. Seems like the only way to hear me out is if I actually bring in money. But nobody has money here. Can the Gift-O-Matic make money? We're basically brought here with just the clothes on our backs. can't pay him money, maybe I can give him some sort of gift instead. I'll have to bribe him with something else. In any case, I need to get him to open up to me. Let me try making a gift for Gaku using the gift-o-matic in the rec room. Well, we'll get him to open up to me. What's something he wants? Something with monetary value. No point in trying to think of something on my own. I'll go ask the others and see if they have any ideas. Wow, the day we're so productive for one day. Darumi is probably by the oh, she's here. Look, Takumi, look what I found! What's that? A surgical scalpel! Ah, you're the one that likes it. I was wandering around some ruins when I found an old hospital. I rummaged through the debris and excavated a whole surgery kit. Eve, I can't believe I found such a nice blade. It must be my lucky day. Just think how much easier I can do my cutting. Oh. You know, I didn't think she was doing that kind of cutting. Narumi swung the scalpel around as she ran down the hallway. She's acting like a psychotic slasher. Well, now I know who likes the surgical scalpel. Let's talk to Hiruko. We haven't talked to her in a hot second. I peeked into the war room and saw Hiruko typing on something on the computer with a serious look on her face. What are you doing, Hiruko? I'm looking over footage of past battles and making a record. A record? Are we getting a replay system? Record of how many invaders and which commanders we took out. Basically, I'm creating objective data detailing how much we've contributed to this war. She's even doing administrative work? She might be hard to get along with, but she's certainly brilliant and capable. Isn't that a lot of work? Obviously, you think I want to do this boring work? Well, I don't, but it's still important. We need to keep these kinds of records, or they might try to shortchange us when it comes to our reward when the war is over. Reward? Didn't I mention it? These invaders have a pretty nice bounty on their heads. That's what Sirai said, at least. I don't remember him saying that. Maybe it was one-on-one talk? If that's true, then we're not fighting for free? That's why I'm documenting all this for you, so that doesn't happen. So the rewards for taking out the invaders. I might be able to use this information when I'm trying to get Gaku on board. Oh! Wait, I didn't even connect the two dots. By the way, do you know if there's anything Gaku might want? Huh? Sorry, never mind. Well, but we got some info. So we are gonna persuade him. I don't think we're gonna persuade all 5 of them at once though. Maybe Gaku and Tsubasa. A present for Gaku? What about clothes? Clothes? I guess his outfits are always patched up. He doesn't have a lot of clothes or the money to buy more. I see, so he doesn't have the means. I think he'd be very happy if you gave him clothes. But I can't just bring him any old clothes. It'll have to be something he likes. I'm gonna get him clothes. I need to research his tastes. Alright, Takemaru. Why are you always in the training room, huh? Huh? Something Gaku might want? What about some needles and thread? He likes that? Needles and thread? Apparently Gaku's good at sewing. He don't seem like no amateur. Oh, maybe it's because he had to do everything himself up until now? Once he looked at the embroidery on my jacket and got all worked up. It was all like, not bad embroidery, but I can do something like that easily. So Gaku can sew. Surprised that Gaku has such a domestic side to him. Where do you think he learned how to sew? Well, he's the oldest of a big family. After having to sew up the clothes his brothers ripped up day in, day out, he just got good of it. Big family? The orphanage, right? That's not what he told me. He said he was an orphan. Apparently he's got over 20 siblings. Like, holy shit, right? But I guess every family's got their issues. Wait a second. Maybe those are the other foster kids living in the group home. But if that's the case, turns out he's got a family after all. I should make note of this. Gaku's got a family of foster siblings. Okay, I'm starting to get an idea of what present to get for Gaku. A present for Gaku? What about clothes? Gaku's always wearing patched up clothes, so a gift related to clothing might be good. Although giving him clothes isn't a good plan. Do we give him like cloth and just make him like make it himself? I'm sure he has his own taste and style, and the chances of him liking whatever clothes I pick out are low. Apparently Gaku's good at sewing, and he don't seem like no amateur. According to Takemaru, Gaku can sew and pretty well at that. But what about giving him a sewing kit? He'd be able to make whatever clothes he wants and even wear his current clothes by mending them whenever he needs to. I searched the gift-o-matic for sewing-related gifts. After a few minutes of searching, a sewing kit. Oh, I wouldn't have expected him to like this. A sewing kit, this looks good. The materials I need are needles, thread, scissors, and cotton. That's a lot of materials. Gathering them all is gonna be a pain. I was wandering around some ruins and I found an old hospital. I rummaged through the debris and excavated a whole surgery kit. If the place's Darumi was a surgical facility, they might have needles and thread for stitching. It's also sure to have scissors, and if they're medical cotton pads, they might work in place of the cotton. Okay, I'll go exploring tomorrow. I'll have Darumi show me the abandoned hospital so I can gather the materials. Ready to go find some more scalpels for my cutting, Takumi? What are you cutting? You mean to look for materials to make Gaku's present, Darumi? Into the fire we go!
Yosh.
Okay, take me to that hospital, Darumi. Okay, but don't get mad at me if I get lost. Oh, I already got the chest over there. Maybe I'll go explore and get some other chests. There's 2 chests down here I can go for. These chests are kind of far away. Okay, let's get the 2 chests down. Wait, I didn't mean to. Okay. We are battling, it seems. It's okay, battles are fine. Ooh, what is that floaty one? That's the first time I've seen that. 4, huh?
俺に任せろ。出番だな。
Then let's do this.
そこだ。いつでも行ける。
Let's just have this last one time.
よし。
やっちゃうよ。
Oh, we can do this in one go.
マジいつ。
Screw. You see a tasty looking fruit lying on the ground, pick up and eat it. Party recovered. I didn't take any damage though. Oh, the chest is one here and one here. Go down and to the left. Find an old slot machine. It'll give you a price. Let's line up parts. Oh, my luck is ass with this. One more time. You dropped your bag, everything fell into a nearby pond. Wade into the water. No! 5 HP? You're able to recover your items, but the water was chilling, you caught a cold. 5 HP for a cold? That's crazy. You find a pitch black room while exploring the ruins. It's so dark it's hard to see. I try and pull the curtains open. I want to try to look for the light switch this time. You flip the switch on next to the door and the lights came on. You can now see around the room, allowing you to find the jewelry box crystal fragment. I feel like that's the same as last time. I'm gonna go all the way down. You find the ruins of an old park. One flower bed still contains lots of healthy flowers. Look at the flowers. Although there are no flowers that could be used as crafting material, you were to find some guarding pumice. Pumice? You are surrounded by a thick fog. Hide and wait for it to pass. Huh? It was difficult for you to find a place to hide. As you wander around, you became completely drenched by the fog. Ooh, -5. Let's get the chest. Dragon illustration. Awesome. tree with strange black fruits. Let's pick some of the fruit. Carefully pick the black fruit. It looked ugly, but it might be used for something. Dark, glistening fruit. Aw, doesn't seem like much material. You find the ruins of an invader base. There's still lots of invaders around. There might be something good here, though. Keep hidden and creep in. You actually made some noise and get caught by invaders. No. Ooh, it's a purple one, too. Hey, I just got up, watched a movie last night, and didn't get home till midnight. We're up early. Hello, hello. Ooh, Darumi's low damage. Are we gonna survive this? We might want to consider using some defensive skills, to be honest. Yeah, さすがにまずいよなって合ってる普通に。まずいかも。Use a special attack. Use this. Actually, is special attack better? No, I can't use it. Wait! No! I meant to use it on a different location! I didn't mean to click that many times! No! It's okay, at least it does some damage. That is not what I meant to do. That is not what I meant to do. It's okay. We'll make this work. Let's just make everyone use special attacks. We'll make our lives easier. We are so dying. We really need some healing. I don't know if we can revive though. You find a strange device in empty enemy base. Whack it. Okay, chance plus 20%. Awesome. No fighting. You found an overrun greenhouse that looks like a miniature jungle. You might find something good inside. Pull all the vines and look inside. Party took damage. We're gonna die. You push your way through all the vines and found nothing of note. You're only left with exhaustion. What if we die during like the quest exploration? What do we do? Okay, let's go. You're surrounded by a thick fog. Hide and wait for it to pass. Move -5. I can deal with that. You find the ruins of an invader base. There's a security camera at the entrance. Let's turn back. Let's just get out. I think we're super low health. Let's get out of here. Needle, thread, scissors, cotton. Alright, I got all the materials. Okay, can we go home then? I'm getting bored. I just want to go home back to my room and play depressing eroge. Okay, I didn't pick up a lot of stuff, but we're kind of dying, so I think we need to get out of there. Depressing eroge? What? You don't play depressing eroge in your free time? Is there such a thing? I think so. Gagane, hello, hello. Our sewing kit for Gaku has been created. Yes, the sewing kit's done. I immediately headed to Gaku's room with the newly made gift. No, I prefer my eroge happier. Dude, his room is so relatable. Doesn't matter how many times you come over, I'm never gonna fight those invaders. The only way to convince me is with a sack full of money. The heck is this? A sewing kit? Wait, you're giving this to me? Yeah, I figured you could use the sewing kit to make whatever clothes you wanted. Or you can just keep mending the clothes you already have. You're good at sewing, right? He's good at it, but does he like it? Alright, I gotta admit that's pretty thoughtful. I just noticed some holes in my clothes. Yes, that's a pretty good reaction. I can tell Gaku's expression is softening. Look, I feel bad saying this after you gave this to me and all, but I still can't fight with you. I'm seriously terrified of those invaders. As you can see, I'm not exactly the big macho Chad type. No, I'm not asking you to fight. Just in exchange for this gift. Or like a gift so I could get a chance to talk to you some more. Gaku, would you mind telling me why you're so against fighting? Is it persuasion time? I'm so bad at this! Alright, we're trying. Why would I fight? Isn't it obvious? It's because I'm freaking terrified. Okay, you're such a chicken, it's definitely wrong.
なんだよ新構成ってあんな漫画に出てくるモンスターじゃねえか無理絶対戦いたくねえよどんだけ頼み込まれても無理なもんは無理だかんなむしろなんでおめえらは新構成と戦えんだよ
You can make bank if you fight. Very convincing.
マルコ戦えば稼げるぞ
Yeah, I'm just gonna risk my life now just so I can fight. So just so I can make some money. I guess that takes some bravery in itself.
Oh.
Money, we love it all. According to Hiruko, every invader you bag nets you a bounty reward. If you fight the invaders with us, you'll be able to make some serious cash. No freaking way. You're saying this could be a way out of being broke? No, not just that. You actually have a chance of hitting it big and getting rich. Oh my god, this is how we're motivating him. This is the first time I've seen this expression on him. Gaku, come fight with us. Let's get through this war and make a ton of cash. Oh, this is such a contrast from Tsubasa's. I extended my hand and urged him to participate in the coming battles, but Gaku wouldn't take my hand. Instead, he averted his gaze and bit his lip. What's the matter? You don't want money? Yeah, I do, real bad. You have any idea how long I've been broke? I'd gladly risk my life, no, 2 of my lives for a big payout. Then, what if I decide to fight here and help you take out the invaders? And all those bastards in the Tokyo residential complex would be saved too. Isn't that a good thing? No way, it's not fair. Not fair. I told you I'm an orphan, right? I grew up poor in a group home. You may not know this, but society basically treats you like dirt when you're a poor orphan. No matter how much I asked for help, those jerks in the complex never gave me the time of day. Oh, I cut him off. Fair, now's not the time to be thinking about fair. Just let him be. Shut up. You grew up in a happy family. I don't want to hear crap from you. Gaku started breathing heavily as he shut me down. His hatred toward the society that abandoned him is Gaku's true reason for not fighting. He'll never agree to join us unless this hatred is addressed. Gaku, I'm here if you want to talk about it. I'd love to know everything you've been through. And we're just like, we just want him to fight. Our ulterior motives. I decided to ask Gaku about his past to see if I could find a way to change his mind.
俺が東京団地にいた頃いくつバイト掛け持ちしてたか教えてやろうか17個だよ17個24時間365日
Damn.
昼夜を問わず働き
They're
続けだった
copyright.
んだ
Hi, Zaya.
毎日ぶっ倒れる寸前まで働いてよそのくせ俺の手元には1円だって残りゃしねえ全部グループホームの運営費に消えちまったからなおかげで休みすら取れなかったぜ俺だってまだ子供
I
な
wanna
の
help you. No!
そんなに働かん
That's bad! Well, I wanna help you. Shut up! I don't need your help! Chat, I'm so bad at this! What are you supposed to say to them? Is this a reflection of my social skills? If you feel sorry for me, then give me money. After that, you can bring me a rich girl with huge knockers. I'm sorry. seems like shallow empathy only has the opposite effect. So good, oh my god. He's right, I agree. Ah, I have no social skills. Sounds like you've had it hard. What? Whoa, I forgot, it's the other one. Ah! I'm so bad at this. One more time. There's another option. Okay, I want to help you isn't right either.
おかしいよな。だから大人たちを頼ったんだよ。どうかうちのホームに愛の手をって。でも何にもならなかったんだ。
What do you say against this?
の申請を無視されて企業に出向いて寄付金を募ったら
Not all of them are bad, sounds bad.
顔にぶっかけられた。な連中助けてやるなんてごめんだぜ。全員死んじまえばいいんだ。俺は絶対
Save your siblings!
ためになって戦ってやんねえよ。
There we go. I just needed to wait.
弟たちを助けてやれよ。
My siblings? Takemaru told me, you're the oldest in the group home and you have a lot of foster siblings. If the complex gets destroyed, they'll all die. You're fine letting the invaders massacre your entire family? Gaku fell silent. He seemed rattled. As much as he seems to hate the complex at large, there's no way he'd just abandon his family. He's bound to change his mind once he realizes his siblings are in danger. No, I'm still not fighting. What? Don't you even care if your whole family gets killed?
No.
They're not my family. It's not like we're blood related. They're just strangers who happen to live in the same group home as me. What's wrong with you? You may not be blood related, but you're still family. Not are they only not family, they're a huge burden. I think it doesn't hurt to fail once or twice. I fail like every single round. I've had to suffer my entire life because of those stupid brats. The creators trying to teach us communication skills out here. Ugh, just thinking about it ticks me off. They freaking used me. If it weren't for them, my life wouldn't be as miserable. Those brats can go die.
クソガキどもは全員新校生にぶっ殺されちまえばいいんだ。
Oh, but he's getting convinced. What's with this guy, really? I get his anger toward the Tokyo residential complex, so why his family as well? They went through the same hardships. Gaku, why are you so angry at your family? Would you mind telling me? I needed to abate Gaku's anger and get him to fight. I decided to try again.
俺がいくつもバイト掛け持ちしてたのは弟たちの食費を稼ぐためなんだ。俺が稼いだ金は片っ端からあいつらの胃袋に消えちまった。身を粉にして働いてんのは俺なのに、俺は服の一着も買えなかったんだぜ。
Yeah, that is terrible.
くせあいつら、俺に感謝の一つもしやがらねえ。やれおかずが少ねえだの、やれおやつ買ってこいだの。四六時中文句
Okay, that's just how kids are. It's definitely not the right response.
どだいあいつら、俺のことなんて奴隷ぐらいにしか思ってねえんだよ。壊れたものは俺が直せばいいと思ってやがるし、破れた服は俺に縫わせりゃいいと思ってやがる。何万回と縫わされたぜ。
You sound like a mom. That doesn't sound right either. But if you didn't like them, you wouldn't do this for them, right? Sounds like toxic mom.
あいつらさえいなけりゃ、俺にはもっと金と時間があったはずなんだ。新品の服だって買えた。いいもんだって食えた。
Okay, there's a better response coming. I swear. You sound like a mom can't be the right response.
俺の金と時間返してくれよ。畜生死ね。死んじまえクソガキだ。
Is enough already? The right. Okay, enough already. No! I was impatient. I was scared it was gonna end. Not until society gives you what I suck. I thought maybe he'd react better to anger. I turned into such a piece of trash because society sucks. It's all society's fault, not mine. Okay, we're gonna try again. I'm too impatient. I just like I gotta keep waiting. It felt like it was the right time.
何万回と縫わされたぜ。返せよ。畜生死ね。 死んじまえクソガキども
Wow, you are really bad at this. I'm scared of running out of time.
ガキどもが新構成に皆殺しにされたって俺は悲しくともなんともねえよ
Nah, I stuck on this for the rest of. Not saying anything was the right answer. Damn it, die. They can all die. They all deserve to die. They should just die. But then why? Why is it when I imagine them being killed, I start? Oh my god. I'm so bad at this. It's because you don't want them to die. Not really. But if you think about it, I'd be way better off without them. They don't add any benefit to my life. Family's not about benefits. You should know better than you should know that better than anyone. When you're trying to convince yourself that you should abandon them when you know you can, you're only making yourself suffer. How about you give up and just accept it? I like to save your siblings. You want me to save the little brats who ruined my life? Damn it, my life sucks. Was I a panty thief in my previous life? Yes, you were!
マルコ、お前が東京団地なんて助けたくないって言うならそれでいい。俺たちだって別に世界を守るために戦ってるわけじゃないからな。自分の大切なものさえ守れれば正直。
Yeah, for Karua! I took a step closer to him and stared right into his eyes.
東京団地なんて助けなくていい。憎しみなんて捨てなくていい。
You don't.
だからお前も
Now,
自
kids.
分の大切なものを守るためだけに戦ってくれ。グループホームでお前の帰りを待つ。
Just fight for your
た
family!
めだけに戦ってくれ。
It's working! I never asked for all those brothers and sisters, you know? My own parents didn't want me, so who needs family? They just get in the way. Why should I have to keep busting my hump for them even now? What does busting my hump mean? Does it mean like busting your ass? I've never heard this before. It could be a million miles away for all I know. My whole life I've had to sacrifice everything for their sakes. Talk about rotten luck. But still, I can't just abandon them. They're family. We might not be related by blood, but they're the only family I've got, you know. Of course, there's nothing wrong with wanting to be there for your family. Is it too much? Is it asking too much for you to fight? For you to fight for them too? Sorry, but can you give me some time alone? I need to think through all this. I'm sure he's convinced. He's convinced. Sure, I understand. Thanks, man. You're a real decent guy. I feel a little better about myself now. His snot is coming out.
総員起床時間だよ。最終防衛学園15日目の朝になりました。今日も偉大な人類のため艱難辛苦なんのその野蛮下劣な旧敵から愛する学園を守り抜こうね。
The announcement played like usual, and I got out of bed feeling like it would just be another morning. But then, ooh, who is it? Is it everyone coming? Who could that be? Is it Tsubasa and Gaku? I opened up the door and welcomed my guest inside. Oh, it's Darumi. How'd you like the meatloaf? A real taste of home, right? Just like Mama used to make? There's a reason for that. I sliced your mother up into little pieces and put her in the... Just kidding! You've been Darumi! I think this is how I'm gonna start greeting people from now on. Hey, remember your mom? I made her in the soup last night! Just kidding. Yeah, sure you got me. Did you want something or did you just come here to prank me? Don't shoot the messenger, bro. Mistress Hiruko sent me on important business. Mistress Hiruko? She wants you and me and Takemaru and Eito to meet up in the cafeteria. That means right the F now, mister. Anyway, now you know. I have to go tell the others. Mistress Hiruko's orders must be carried out promptly and efficiently. Okay. Darumi bounded away, leaving chaos and confusion in her wake. Another meeting, huh? But it's only us this time. The deadline's tomorrow, so maybe Hiruko wants to discuss that test she mentioned? Well, only one way to find out. Cafeteria, here I come. Ah, you're all here. You bet we are. I gathered them all up, just like you told me. I can see that. You did an admirable job, Darumi. Mistress praised me. Holy shit, that face. Did something happen between those two? Come on, let's hear it. What do you want this time? I want to report on your progress. How are your attempts to win over the non-fighters going? So this was part of your plan. Have you managed to convince them yet? You only have 1 day left. Well, not all of them, but I think Tsubasa and Gaku are starting to come around. I see, that's good. So she wanted this. I didn't expect you to convert all 5, of course, but we can deal with the holdouts later. Deal with them how? True to my original plan, anybody who doesn't have the will to fight will be forced to leave tomorrow. I feel like she doesn't actually mean like outside, like she's gonna like quarantine them somewhere in like a room or something. What? Ooh, wait a minute, it took a while, but we made real progress. With just a little more time, I'm sure we can... I'm sorry, but a promise is a promise. I can't go back on my word. But without any protection or battle experience, they'll die out there. If they're not gonna contribute to the war effort anyway, what difference does it make? Why does it have to be like this? To defeat the invaders and win the war, naturally. You really think abandoning those guys is gonna make it any easier for us to win? I'm certain of it. I've already pointed out the possibility of them drawing the enemy's attention away from the school for a while. There's also the chance that facing real danger will knock some sense into them and finally bring out their fighting spirit. Those chances are slim. It's not worth the risk. There is nothing I won't do for the sake of victory. Allowing victory to elude us would render the risks we've taken and the sacrifices we made up now completely meaningless. If you have time to spend worrying about the others, I prefer you spend it training to use your Hemo Anima more effectively. The enemy commanders are far stronger than us. We'll never defeat them if we get too hung up on our own survival. When push comes to shove, we all have to be prepared to give our lives. But we can get revived! As usual, Hiruko left no room for discussion, leaving us alone to mull over her words and consider our options. Good night, good night! Such an ice queen, how could anybody not stand that? Something she said just now bothers me. Aside from the obvious, you mean? Yes, but never mind, it's probably just my imagination. It's definitely not. Nothing worth worrying about. What's our next move? Today's our last chance to save those guys. I'll talk to them one last time. They might not do any good, but it's worth a try. We have to do something or it'll all be over for them tomorrow. You're right, we can't possibly abandon our friends to such a cruel fate. I won't let Hiruko force them out either. I'll step in to protect them if I have to. You can't use violence and threats to get people to do what you want. Society just don't work like that. I never expected Takemaru to be the one to uphold the laws of society. Appearances can be deceiving, I guess. In the back of my mind, I've been expecting, hoping really, that Hiruko would go back on her plan and cut the non-fighters some slack. I could see how foolish I've been to think that. Even if I manage to change Tsubasa and Gaku's mind, Shoma and the twins will still have to leave. I gotta see these. Sorry about that. I can't let that happen. I have to try and talk to them one last time. I should talk to Shoma, Ima, and Kako before it's too late. Okay, I don't know where their rooms are, but I think I'd like to go in blindly. Oh, I see Ima back there. Shoma, Ima, Kako. Oh, they're all lined up. Let's talk to Ima first. This is Ima's room. Let's see if he's around. I rang the doorbell and waited. A moment later, the door was thrown open. Oh, Mr. Sumino, it's you. To what do I owe the pleasure? Don't tell me you're still hoping to convert me to your side. How much do you think you can achieve in just one day? Ima, please, at least think about it. I've done all the thinking I need to, Mr. Sumino. My safety is guaranteed thanks to the plan I've come up with. Oh, right, you mentioned before that you had a plan of your own. Yeah. It's a simple enough solution. All I need is a way for me and my dear sister to remain at the academy without needing to fight. There's no way Hiruko is gonna allow that. That's the problem my strategy aims to address. And what is this strategy exactly? Well, I'm so sorry, but I can't tell you that. If you knew about it, it would lose all strategic value. I feel like he's bluffing. Ima waved me goodbye and closed the door, his easy smile devoid of any kind of fear or anxiety. He seems so confident. I hope the secret plan of him isn't anything violent. Let's try Kako. This is Kako's room. Maybe she'll be more willing to listen to me today. I rang the doorbell and waited. After a little while, the door was pulled open by a shaky, hesitant hand. Brother dearest, Oh, it's you, Takumi. Sorry if I surprised you. I just wanted to ask you something. Have you made your decision on what you're gonna say tomorrow? If you don't agree to fight like the rest of us, you'll have to leave. I know, but my dearest brother said he had a plan. He said there's no need for me to fight. Just like he said there's no need for me to ever get married or leave home. I feel like that's a discussion for another day. Okay, but let's put Ima and his plan aside for now. What do you want to do? Me? I've never talked to Kako alone. Like, she's always been with Ima. Was it really that hard of a question? I don't really know. My dearest brother usually handles all the big decisions. It's no different now. I have no choice but to go along with what he says. Alright, I guess that's that then. Thank you for coming. Kako bowed uncertainly and closed the door, being careful to avoid making eye contact the whole time. That's about what I expected. I can't imagine a timid girl like that ever going out on the battlefield. This is Shoma's room. I wonder if he's in. I rang the doorbell and waited. Eventually, the door slowly opened. Hello, I'm sorry. Please forgive me for ruining your day with my existence. Well, we're off to a great start here. Hey Shoma, that deadline Hiruko set for you guys is coming up tomorrow, you know? Are you sure you won't reconsider things? At this rate, she really is gonna throw you out. Yes, I know. I guess I'll be thrown out just like the trash I am. You don't really want that though, right? You shouldn't expect too much from me. I'm so hopelessly inept that losing is basically a foregone conclusion no matter what kind of conflict it is. This isn't some kind of physical or psychological shortcoming I can work on and overcome someday. My uselessness is baked into me at a cellular level. I may as well accept my fate. My staying here would only cause more trouble for everyone. You understand what you're saying, right? Once you get beyond the wall of fire, you'll probably die. Yes, I know. I've accepted that too. I'm sorry to disappoint you, but it's better to get it over with now so I don't really let you down later. Sorry you had to end up here with someone like me. Yeah, these three maybe are hard to convince. Maybe they were right and Gaku and Tsubasa were the easiest ones. Shoma bowed his head in a gesture of deep regret and disappeared into the darkness of his room. It's no good. He's too pessimistic for me to convince him now. I've talked to all three of the remaining non-fighters, but it hasn't done any good. I've done what I can now. I guess I'll go back to my room. I had a feeling it would turn out this way, but I'm still not happy about it. If those three really are kicked out tomorrow, what'll happen to them then? Isn't there anything I can do? I wonder who that could be. Has one of them changed their mind after all? I'm so popular, everyone's coming to my room. Hope fluttered in my chest as I went to the door, but when I opened it, is it Darumi? No, it's Eito. Hello, Takumi. May I have a moment of your time? Oh, hey, Eito, what's up? I wanted to discuss something with you. You know about Hiruko? What about her? You remember what I told you in the cafeteria this morning? Something Hiroko said back then bothered me. I've been thinking about it, and I'm sure now that it's important. So what did she say that was so strange? I thought you said it was probably nothing. That was just an excuse. I thought it would be better if we didn't discuss it in front of everyone. What do you mean? I'm almost certain Hiroko is hiding something from us. If I press the matter, we have gotten into a big argument. Things are strained enough right now as it is. I didn't want to risk escalating them further. I guess that makes sense. What is it that you think she's hiding? I'm wanting you to think back to what Hiroko told us before she left and see if anything stands out. The enemy commanders are far stronger than us. We'll never defeat them if we get too hung up on our own survival. The humanoid invader with the strange transformation was certainly stronger than any of the foes we've come up against. But she said commanders, plural, not singular. Well, she said she's battled them before. We've never fought an invader like that before or since. It's not impossible that there's other like it out there, but Hiroko spoke about there being more as if it were a sure thing. Now that you mentioned it, that is kind of weird. Bear in mind, what I'm about to say is just my own conjecture. But it seems to me that Hiroko views this war differently from the rest of us, almost like she knows something we don't. That wouldn't be outside the question. She did say she's been fighting the invaders a lot longer than we have. But if the people in charge have told her something, or she's found out something for herself, what could it be? Only one way to find out. We have to ask her about it ourselves. What, just like that? There's no way she'll tell us the truth that easily. She'll probably brush the whole thing off. Knowing what she knows will allow us to make more informed decisions. It makes sense, strategically speaking. If she insists on dodging the issue after that, we can get everyone together and put more pressure on her. We could even make her step down as leader. What? If Hiroko's no longer in charge, she won't have any authority to make the others leave. It's not like we voted her into that position to begin with anyway. You're basically suggesting we stage a mutiny. Isn't that a step too far? I don't think it will come to that. Hiroko won't let anything happen that might jeopardize our chances of beating the invaders. Yeah, that's true. I don't know what this information she's hiding is, but if it can help give us a better perspective on the war, we ought to know about it. It might even make the last 3 non-fighters change their mind. That's a chance worth betting on, don't you think? I guess. You see, it's in everyone's best interest for Hiroko to share what she knows with us. The thing is, though, she scares me. I'm not great at talking to everyone's pushing everything to me. I'm not great at talking to people anyway, and I don't think I can make my case very well. I always feel better around you, Takumi, and you have quite a way with words, so... so that's what this is about. Alright, I'll go with you and try to get the truth out of Hiroko. Thank you. I think it's best if we talk in private, just the 3 of us, before involving anyone else. I believe Hiroko was in the leisure lounge on the 3rd floor alone. Would you mind coming along with me right now? Sure, no problem. Let's go talk to her. Thank you, Takumi. Is Hiroko really hiding something? I can only hope she'll be honest with us. If she refuses, things can get complicated. Well, I'm sure it'll work out somehow. Right. Here? Eito said Hiroko was in the leisure lounge. What would she be doing here on her own? Look, Takumi, over there. Eito pointed to the pool. From where we were standing, we could make out a shadow moving in the water. As we got closer, whatever it was came to the surface, sending a spray of water across the edge of the pool. Standing there was, of course. Are we getting a swimsuit CG? The fan service.
そうだよ。覗きじゃないよ。
どうしてあなたたちが恥ずかしそうにしているの？そんなに恥ずかしくなるような体かしら。
なんとも言えないよ。
Aww, the embarrassed high schoolers.
ここに来たのは偶然じゃないわよね。私に会いに来たんでしょ。何の用？
I should have known we were gonna get a swimsuit CG the moment I saw the
ちょ
pool.
っと大事な話があるんだ。
大事な話？わかったわ。着替えてくるから少しそこで待ってて。
We watched Hiroko make her way toward the locker room, the silence broken only by the echo of her wet footsteps. Half an hour to change. I guess maybe she showered too. Thank you for waiting. Now let's hear this very important matter of yours. My time is precious. Feel free to skip the preamble. Okay, well, there's no easy way to do this. I've just got to go for the direct approach. Eito, what do you have to say? Let's hear what Hiroko has to say. Alright, I'm gonna come right out and ask. Hiroko, do you know something about this war? Something the rest of us don't? What makes you think that? And so suddenly, too. Okay, you said skip the preamble. We figured it out from some of the stuff you said and done. Plus, if we assume you have information that we don't, it actually explains a lot. Your cold, practical attitude for one, and your dedication to winning at any cost. Is it true? Do you know the truth about this war? About Last Defense Academy? It's not that we consider you an unfit leader or anything, Hiruko. Now that Sirei's gone, there's no doubt you're one of the best person for the job. But I can't follow someone who insists on keeping us in the dark like this. And I'm sure everyone else would feel the same, if they knew. Is that a threat? Are you planning to go behind my back and turn everyone against me? Believe me, I'd rather not have to. Fighting amongst ourselves could tear this unit apart. If that happens, we'll be in no condition to fight the invaders anymore. We're not trying to start a confrontation here. We're still on your side. We just want to know the truth. Everyone's so confused about what we're doing here and how we got caught up in it. Once we know the truth, it'll be a lot easier for us to focus on doing whatever it takes to win the war and go home. So please, if you know anything that might help explain all of this, I think we have a right to hear it. You've really got me up against the wall here. I can hardly shrug this off with a I don't know anything now, can I? I'm impressed. I didn't think you had it in you to grill me this mercilessly. What do you mean to grill you exactly? You've asked me if I know something about this war. If I have to answer them, yes, I do have certain information that you may find relevant. You do? Really? What is it? Is it about what's in the defense room, or how they chose to, or how they chose who to send here? Hold on, can we go and get the others first? I want everyone to hear this all at once. It'll be better for our morale that way. Oh, is it nighttime? Or is Sirei back? Oh, it's nighttime. I'm gonna skip it. The nighttime announcement. I didn't realize how late it was. We'd be up all night if we try to call a meeting now. Maybe we should pick this up again tomorrow morning. Is that alright with you, Hiruko? I'll tell everyone to meet up in the cafeteria like we did before. Very well, you're right. It's best that everyone hears this firsthand. You're not gonna go back on this? You haven't left me with much choice. Besides, I haven't been hiding this information because it reflects badly on me or anything like that. I just thought it might be better to spare you from such a harrowing truth. Harrowing? It's that bad? You should tell everyone that it was your reason for hiding it too. Trust us, whatever this truth is, I'm confident we can handle it. We've made it this far, and most of us have made up our minds to put our lives on the line. Our resolve won't be shaken so easily. Let me drink some water. Alright, I'll trust you. Just be aware that it's a long story, and you may not like what you hear. The fact that I've kept it this secret for you for so long should give you an idea of how bad it is. It's been 2 weeks or so. Yes, I'll tell everyone to prepare themselves for the worst. I really never thought it would turn out like this. But it's a relief that I'll finally get it off my chest. I'm gonna sleep well tonight. A beat later, Hiruko was already halfway to the door. Before she could leave, I called after her. Wait, can I ask you one last thing? What is it? Were you serious about the deadline tomorrow? Were you really gonna force the non-fighters to leave? You said I meant again that you didn't care if they died. Did you mean that? The way you talked about protecting us from the truth right now, I'm finding it hard to believe that you're really that heartless. My primary goal here is to win the war. There's nothing I won't do for the sake of victory. But it's not enough for us to defeat the invaders. All of us have to survive as well. That's what victory means to me. Aw, so she wasn't gonna kick us out. Despite those words, Hiruko clearly didn't intend to loosen up anytime soon. She continued on her way, her back to us the whole time. If this was a Danganronpa game, I would think Hiruko was gonna die. These leader times. Hiruko. She's not so bad after all, just a little clumsy when it comes to expressing her feelings. Eito and I didn't stick around for long after that. We'd done all we came to do and it was getting late. We went back to our rooms. Oh my god, I'm getting kind of tired, but I really want to know what Hiruko has to say. So maybe we'll try to find like a good stopping point once we hear this truth and see what's up. I hope Hiruko actually talks about it and we don't get interrupted. I'm glad we figured things out, but what about this harrowing truth Hiruko mentioned? Whatever it is, it's made her obsessed with winning this war, but it's also something she thought we'd be happier not knowing about. What could be that terrible? What is this big secret? No use thinking about it now. By this time tomorrow, she'll have told us everything. I better go to bed so I can be fresh for the meeting in the morning. Now she's gonna disappear like Sirei and we're gonna see her dead body somewhere. And so ended my 15th day at Last Defense Academy. The 16th day would bring a development none of us were expecting. One that would have a considerable effect on our war effort going forward. Come on, 16th day. What's going on? What's going on? Oh, I thought we were meeting in the cafeteria. I've checked all around the side of the wall of fire. There's no sign of her anywhere. I knew this was gonna happen! They're gonna disappear! She's not in her room either. I've looked in a bunch of classrooms, but she's not in any of them. I knew this was gonna happen! They weren't just gonna calmly give us information. Sorry for being so useless. I don't understand this. Damn it, where the hell is she? Hiroko had disappeared. Today was supposed to be the day she told us all about what she had been hiding. When we got to the cafeteria that morning, Hiroko wasn't there. We waited long enough that we started to get worried. A few of us rang the doorbell outside her room, but there was no answer. That's when we knew something wasn't right. We decided to split up and search the school for her. I knew it! I knew it!なんて読むちょっと読めない。何々しいからこんばんは。なえさんこんばんは。ごめんね、読めなくて。新しいゲームをやってるビジュアルノベル。エリさんがなえちゃんかわいいって言ってましたよ。あ、配信だよね。なんか今朝とか、なんか昨日かなんか配信してたよね。私なんか確か寝てた気がする。寝てたか仕事してた。なんで私の名前出てきたの配信で。We scoured every inch of the academy, but failed to find any clue as to her whereabouts. After that, we tried looking outside. We followed the wall of fire all the way around, but still didn't find anything. Hiroko was gone, vanished without a trace. Where'd you go, mistress? Oh no, Harumi. It's safe to say she isn't anywhere on school grounds. That just leaves one explanation. She must have gone outside the wall. Did she need to, like, get something? No, it's not possible. I mean, both fire extinguishers are still in the entrance hall. The ghost get her? She couldn't have gone now without using one of them. Then where is she? Why'd she pick now to pull a disappearing act? You guys said Hiroko was hiding something from us, right? Some kind of secret about the war? なんかエリさんの知り合いの方って日本語喋る方多くないですかって僕が聞きまして、それナエさんの名前が出ました。あー、確かに。いやでも、なんていうの、趣味とか好きなことは日本関連だと、もう日本語喋れるのは結構当たり前なような気がする。まあ当たり前までは言えないけど、まあ結構勉強する人が多い。まあ確かにその話題になると私多分出てくるね。エリちゃんの友達で他に誰が日本語喋れるかわかんないけどまあ私には当てはまるね。You guys said Hiroko was hiding something from us, right? Some kind of secret about the war? Isn't it weird that she went missing right before she could tell us? It's the same as what happened with Sire. You mean we're gonna find her chopped up and stuffed in a trash can somewhere? Don't say that, you're gonna make me... If Miss Shizuhara is gone, that means her fighter leave ultimate I actually don't know how to pronounce this word out loud. No longer applies, right? I mean, nobody's gonna want to test us while all this is going on. The rest of you don't even know what the test is gonna be, right? Right? Shut the hell up, man. Why are you acting so happy? Wait a minute, Ima, didn't you say you had a plan to get out of fighting or having to leave? What's the matter? You don't think I had something to do with this, do you? Have a little faith, Mr. Sumino. それで日本語喋れる。僕も英語その理論で喋りたいです。でも喋れるようになってるんじゃないですか。いや私もだって最初日本語を勉強し始めた時あんまり喋れなかったし、すごい片言だった。なんかね、みんな、まあ、最初は全員そんな感じ。だって私日本語を勉強しだしてからもう何年経ってるのかな。8年もう8年ぐらい経ってる。だからもう結構長い。8年とは言ってもね、そのなんていうの、なんか適当に学校で宿題やってた8年じゃなくて、なんかガチでなんか毎日数時間勉強して日本語話してた8年だから、ちょっと学校の教育とは違う。じゃあ僕の英語力を見せますね。お願いします。Only English. I'm sad to say my secret plan was a total bust. Miss Shizuhara disappeared before I had a chance to spring it on her. Maybe this is redundant at this point, but what was your plan? I was gonna seduce her. Didn't I mention I'm a master in the art of love? I knew it was gonna be a shit plan. Excuse me? Back in the complex, I'm pretty well known in certain circles, practically a celebrity. The financial aid of many kind friends is what's allowed me to put food on the table for me and my dear sister when times got rough. I'm sorry, everyone. I know my dear brother's aura makes him seem pure and chaste, but... So you were gonna put the moves on Hiruko and get her to let you off the hook that way? Exactly! It would have been the perfect plan. One only I could have pulled off. There are so many problems with that, I don't even know where to start, but we've got more important things to worry about now. If you didn't do anything to Hiruko, then where is she? If the school got attacked now, we'd really be in trouble. Yeah, we've got no Sirei, no Hiruko, it'd be a total crap fest. We're gonna get attacked. Let's try not to get sidetracked with worst case scenarios. Maybe we should search the school again? Yeah, that's about the only thing we can do right now. We wandered around the academy looking for Hiruko for the rest of the day. By the time the sun went down, we made no progress whatsoever. We were starting to get desperate. I'm Mamboku ramen free eating. Ramen is good. I love ramen. What kind of ramen do you like? I like miso ramen. Miso is my favorite. I love miso. This is terrible. It felt like we finally reached an understanding with Hiruko and now she's gone. She couldn't have just disappeared. She has to be around here somewhere. The fire extinguishers haven't been used, so we know she hasn't gone outside the wall. She's still on school grounds. She has to be. Is she like locked in her room dead or something maybe? Let's look around one more time. Wait, Takumi, it's late. It's getting dark. We'll have a better chance of finding something in the morning. It's important we take time to rest too if there's some other crisis after this. The last thing we need is to be sleep deprived during it. Hotel buffet, free ramen, all return. Was ramen from a hotel buffet? Hotel buffets have ramen? He's right. We can't spend all night searching and risk the next attack taking us by surprise. We need to conserve our stamina so we'll be ready to fight when the time comes. But she's a main character. She can't disappear. She can't die. I don't believe it. Alright, you win. Let's call it a day. Who knows? Maybe tomorrow Hiruko will come back like nothing ever happened and she'll explain everything. We're never gonna get info. Anything's possible, I guess. I'll let everyone know we're done for today. You can go on back to your room. Sleep well. I'll see you in the morning. Maybe it's a killing game. Darumi's gonna be so happy. Nae-san, Switch 2, buy now. I have no money. No money for Switch 2. No money. She'll be back tomorrow like nothing ever happened. Even as I said it, I knew the chances of such a miracle were practically zero. I slept fitfully that night, too uneasy to really relax. Anytime things started to go our way here, those hopes were squashed almost immediately. Was that just the kind of place Last Defense Academy was? Wow, it looks really creepy. As soon as we were all up, we resumed the search for Hiruko. We started with the school interior. Nothing. Gotta target hit. No, I didn't apply. No chusen. Because I have no money anyway. Then we split into groups and checked outside. Everywhere we could reach. Right up the wall of fire. Still nothing. I don't have money to buy a Switch 2 now. So I'm thinking like one day they'll probably release like a collab or like special edition Switch 2, right? And then I'll probably buy that one. Like 多分1年後とか2年後きっとさ多分限定なんかコラボスイッチ2出るんじゃない？多分なんか前なんか動物の森の色してるやつあったじゃん。なんかそれみたいにちょっと限定の色とかなんかああいうコラボのやつあったら買いたいなって思ってるんで、待ちます。It was obvious now that Hiruko wasn't just gonna show up out of nowhere. She disappeared utterly and completely. Did she just walk into the fire and die? Another day and we didn't find anything. This is bullshit, man. People don't just blip out of existence like this. Did someone throw her into the fire? Do we have like a traitor among us? Is it that kind of game? We've been as thorough as we can, but there's still no sign of her. Does this mean she really did go outside the wall? Oh my god, no money, I see. No money, no money. Switch expensive. Switch 2 expensive. What about the fire extinguishers, though? You can't get out without using one of them, right? Yeah, I'm sure of that much. Where could she be? Maybe she got kicked from the server? She might have lost her connection because of sunspots or something. Can I say something? Listen up, everyone! My darling sister is about to grace us with her words of wisdom! You can do it, sister dearest! I think I spotted an inconsistency in your logic just now. Something that doesn't quite add up. Alright. Kako. What's this inconsistency you spotted, Kako? It could be nothing, but... what if using the fire extinguishers isn't the only way to get past the undying flames?
Huh?
Nae-san, English fight! I'm failed! You're doing great! Your English is great! Hiroko was keeping secrets, right? She knew things that we don't. What if that included a way out of the school that none of us have noticed yet? A way out? It's like back in the complex. You end up finding shortcuts and stuff in your neighborhood as you grow up and get to know it better. That's right, none of us even considered that possibility. You're a genius, sister dearest. Oh, if only we gotten to know Miss Shizuhara better, she might have agreed to smuggle us out with her. So she left and went back to the TRC on her own? Hey moron, this is Hiroko we're talking about. She was more serious about beating the invaders than any of us. That could have been an act for all we know. This is the only explanation that covers all the facts. Actually, I thought of something else that might explain it. Oh, really? Okay, Kako. What's the other explanation you thought of, Kako? There's a difference between this disappearance and the last one. Hiroko was one of us. She couldn't detonate the bombs in us like Sirei could. Oh, I see. So any one of us could be the culprit here. Huh? If one of us killed her, carried the body outside the wall of fire, and then came back after disposing of it, that would account for there still being 2 fire extinguishers here, wouldn't it? やっぱりナエさんいろいろうまいですね。いろいろって他に何かなんかうまい得意なことある？What? Since the corpse recovery drones don't work outside school grounds, they wouldn't have detected her death or brought her here back to revive her. And it would be like Miss Shizuhara had vanished into thin air. Outstanding, sister dearest. You've thought of everything. Wait a minute, you really think Hiroko was murdered by one of us? Oh my god. Who was it? Which one of you killed her? Whoa, don't look at me. We don't even know for sure if that's what happened. No, it's the only explanation that makes sense. Mistress Hiroko would never run off and abandon us, and she wouldn't let any second-rate invaders do her in either. But she let her guard down around one of us. That'd be all the killer would need to do to get the jump on her. Don't talk like that, Darumi. We're not murderers. None of us would turn on a friend. Are you sure about that? We've only known each other for a couple of weeks. You don't know what everyone's capable of. Holy shit, this expression. Maybe, but still. My beloved Mistress Hiroko's been taken away from me, and in such a cruel way, too. I need to honor her memory by enjoying this paranoia-filled atmosphere to the max. That's your takeaway from all this? Please, it was only a theory. There's no firm evidence to support it. Right, just a theory, just one possibility. You explained yourself really well though, Kako. I think this is the most we've heard you talk since we got here. This is her field of interest after all. Oh, Sirei, come back. I was looking at the official website and I saw there was like a second mascot aside from Sirei. So I'm kind of hoping like maybe like even if Sirei isn't gonna come back, we're gonna get some kind of like second figure. There goes the nighttime announcement. Another day is coming to an end. Both of those theories mean Hiroko could have left school grounds. Looking outside the walls starting to look like a better idea, don't you think? Let's save that for tomorrow. We're not likely to find anything in the dark. But if she really did have a secret way out, she's probably miles away by now. Nah, we'll find her. Pieces of her anyway. Hey, you think we can shove the parts in the Revive-O-Matic? Maybe they'll still work even if they're a little rotten. No, the manual was clear about that. It has to be used immediately after death. A few minutes at most. That won't matter if Hiroko's still alive, and I sincerely believe that she is. I don't think discussing things any further would help us at this point. すいません、広告でした。全然大丈夫です。I'm Ad? take a break and get some sleep. Tomorrow we'll come up with a plan and take action. Right, that's probably the best approach. The group dispersed, all of us exhausted and demoralized from another day of fruitless searching. We made our way back to our rooms in heavy, sullen silence. As tired as I felt, I found it hard to sleep that night. I just couldn't switch off. Where was Hiroko? How and why did she disappear so completely? We gone over a couple of possibilities today, but I wasn't willing to believe either of them yet. Hiroko running away, one of us killing her, each sounded just as impossible as the other. My primary goal here is to win the war. There's nothing I won't do for the sake of victory. But it's not enough for us to defeat the invaders. All of us have to survive as well. That's what victory means to me. Was she high level skilled because she's meant to die? I don't think she was lying then, so why would she leave us so suddenly? Okay, I want to make it to day 20, maybe. I didn't come up with any answers that night, but I did eventually drift off. Sleep gave me no relief. Thoughts of Hiroko and what might have happened to her haunted my dreams. It went on and on like that for a while. Time seemed to lose all meaning. I could have slept several hours or only a few minutes. Are we gonna see the ghost again? All of a sudden my eyes flickered open. My body felt hot. Something was wrong. I glanced around trying to get my bearings. It couldn't be morning already. It was still dark out. Then I caught sight of something in the corner of my eye that had me springing to my feet. Huh? What the? Is it in the room? It's back! I could barely speak. Fear and confusion were making my throat seize up. It's trying to speak again, but I still can't make anything out. It's just the same as last time. What is this thing? This is getting me nowhere.
それだけじゃない。司令が壊されたのもお前の仕業なんじゃないか。お前があいつらを。
Oh no. He's gone. More importantly, is that the alarm?
敵勢力侵入、敵勢力侵入、遠く域に敵勢力からの攻撃を感知。直ちに防衛モードを展開します。至急防衛戦の準備に取り掛かってください。
Oh boy, here we go. Damn it, not only do you have to fight with them at night, we have to do it without Hiroko too. Is this part of their plan? Did they get rid of her so they could attack us while we're confused and disorganized? No time to think about that now. I've got to get to the war room and get ready to fight. Let's just rush the war room. Takumi, it's an attack! We've got a fresh batch of invaders to deal with. I know. Right when I thought I was finally gonna get some sleep too. Bastards could have held off till morning. Is it just the four of us though? What about Gaku and Tsubasa? I don't think they're coming. I did knock on their doors just in case. But Gaku didn't answer and all I could hear from Tsubasa's room was a lot of dry retching. What a bunch of party poopers. They should just embrace the bloodlust already. I feel like they're gonna come in. One if not both are gonna come. We'll just have to make do with what we've got. I guess so. I wish Hiroko was here though. Wish all you want, it won't change a thing. We're still plenty strong even without her. Yeah, what's the worst that could happen? Apart from all of us dying horribly, I mean. I won't let that happen. I can't die here. I made a promise. Oh, I cut her off. No, Karua, sorry. That's right, I'm gonna survive and make it back to the complex. Back to Karua. So I can't die here. Let's do this. Let's protect our school. We'll kill the enemy and make it through this alive. Takumi. Now you're talking. This is gonna be a total bloodbath. I'm gonna get so much EXP. Right, of course. This is the only way to keep everyone safe. The fear hasn't gone away. I don't think it ever will. But if I let it get to me, I won't be able to save anyone. I'll do whatever it takes, even if it means fighting. Even if it means killing. Come on. Okay. Oh, are we gonna see Eito in the animation this time? I actually want to see. Oh, Eito is in here. Oh, I like seeing the animation with. But are we generally only gonna have 4 people? Honestly, I like watching the animation a lot. It like hypes you up for the battle. Ooh. Is this a boss? Are there 2? Ooh. Oh shit. Ah.
あいつら他の雑魚連中とは雰囲気が違えな。
あれも部隊長ってやつじゃない。やっぱりヒルコさんが言った通り他にもああいうタイプがいたんだね。けどしょっぱなからしかも2体同時かよ。
やっぱ死んだか。
But surely our friends are gonna come help us. I think so. Okay. I see. Wow, this doesn't do much damage. His range is honestly a little weird. And I'd like to see him attack twice and take out these guys.
よし、行こうか。行くよ。こんなもんかな。うん、任せて。
We'll take out these small guys. And then I think we can have Darumi. Okay, let's try this. Okay, but the squad commander doesn't have that much HP. So it's not... Wait, this is fine. That's not that much damage. Ooh, you got pushed back. Let's have Eito take care of these two. There's only the big guy left, and then let's check out the other side. Oh, what to do?
くぞ行くぞいつでも行ける
If I use the attack, I can take this out. So maybe let's just use the special attack and then yoink this whole area.
これで決める
These bosses are a lot weaker, so that's pretty good. Wave 1 end? Oh, because we took out one?
倒しただよな
It was pretty weak though.
なんか様子が変だね前に倒した時とは違うよね
Is it summoning something? Do you have to kill them on the same turn? Fuck!
なんか生き返ったんだが蘇生できるのってダルミたちだけじゃないの
どうなってるんだあいつ
So
ら
we
は
have to kill them on the
片
same
方が
turn.
倒されてももう
Ah!
片方が復活させることができるのかも
マジかよじゃあどうすりゃいいんだ
多分片方を倒した後復活させる隙を与えずにもう片方を倒すしかないと思う
だる
けどやるしかないそれくらいならそんなに難しくもなさそうだし
12時の方向に新たな新構成
Oh
の
my
接
god.
近を感知対象は S 級新構成本校舎に向かって急速に接近中
Holy shit, we're dead. Hiruko, save us! What? Oh my god. How are we gonna win?
3体目こっちは2体だけでも手一杯なのに
Surely the two friends are gonna help us. Surely the two friends are gonna help us. Yeah! Tsubasa!
みんな待たせてごめん
なあくそなんで出てきちまったかな
Now it's a party? It is.
ここでやらねえと死んじまうんだろうここの連中も東京団地のあいつらもみんな死んじまうんだろうだったらやるしかねえじゃ
Oh
ん
my god, he's got a machine gun.
川名マルコ来てくれたんだな
Oh my god, did she get a car? Tsubasa has a car?
楽勝モードなら放っておこうと思う
Okay, so I'm guessing she has a lot of movement.
おめえら明らかにピンチだったしもうやるしかねえだろ
体がふわふわして自分が自分じゃないみたいもうすでに吐きまくっちゃってるけど私もみんなと一緒に戦うよできるかわからないけどやってみる
ああ頼む
I wonder what Ima and Kako's skills are
そっ
gonna
ち
be
の
like.
敵は任せるぞ
なんとかしてみるね
つうか本当に不死身なんだろうな死んじまったら化けて出てやるからな
おい青月大丈夫かうんクラスアーマー姿の2人を見たら目がいっぱいで苦しくなっただけだよでももう大丈夫2人のおかげで全身から
Oh,
力が湧
three
いてきた
battles
よ
at the same time.
不思議と体の疲れもどっかに行っちゃったな仲間って
Oh my god, Edo is so cheesy.
こんな風に信頼し合える仲間となら
His lines are so cheesy.
ある未来を切り開けるはずだよさあ反撃開始だ僕らの絆の強さを見せてやろう
私に任せて
Tsubasa is a support fighter specializing in mobility and movement options. Her special skills, special mechanic prevents fatigue regardless of how many actions she takes. But -1 on attack? That's pretty awesome. Buffs ally movement. Oh, so I can move the car and do it. Ah, so this line is for Tsubasa.
危ないよ
見てろよ
Rako is a mid-range attacker that specializes in taking many enemies at once. He automatically gains +1 attack when the voltage meter is 100% or more from his specialist skill special vibes. After After selecting a skill, you can select a green space to move to your character before attacking. Doing this means you can select your target after moving, making it useful for long-range attacks that require you to keep your distance from the enemy. Okay. Ah, I see. Okay, this is what we're meant to do. Okay. Let's chill for a second on this side. And then let's take care.
やってやろう。
Let's run up here. Okay, not too much attacking.
しまった。
いつでも行ける。
Oh, the range is bad. My movement is down.
いつでもいいよ。
Try buffing. Got the canvas alone. Do this first. Everyone's movement is down. We have to kill the bosses at the same time, right?
任せて。
Let's hit them here. And then... Ew.
いつでも行ける。
This is not good. Everyone's movement is so low.
出番だな。
No, I don't want to boost him.
行くぞ。
Let's just do a side slash. Okay, I'm gonna need a special skill badly. Hey, Darumi is on the verge of death. Honestly, we should be good on this side. I feel like we can just let Darumi die. Or I can just last resort her, actually. No, but she's gonna kill the boss. I use her last resort. It's gonna kill the boss. I don't want it to kill the boss. Let Darumi just back up. She doesn't have enough damage.
よし、行こうか。
Oh, he doesn't have range. You know what, Darumi? You can just die. Whatever.
準備 OK だ。
Movement is down. The movement down is really hard. Okay, first let's use a special attack here.
いつでも行ける。 これで決める。
Wait, it killed the boss! Fuck! Fuck!
やってやろう。
That's not what I wanted. Ah! I'm bad! Okay.
準備 OK だ。 だだだ今の見たか
準備万端
Yeah, I'm gonna try using accelerate.
いや
ありがとうよ行くぜ
They're kind of placed awkwardly. It's only gonna do 1 damage.
任せとけ邪魔すんな
Maybe I should do something with Darumi so we can get voltage. He's gonna die though. Fuck.
僕の出番だ
Holy shit. What do I do?
やってやる
行くぜ行くぜ
I do this special attack. Wait, yeah.
任せとけ
Special attack. Okay, there we go. Okay, I got it. Don't worry. The brain is going. We can do this, and then we can take out the last one over
あとは
there.
任せたぜ
よし行こうか
Okay, it took me a second. I see it.
行くよ
There we go. I got it. Wait, wave 2. Are we not fully done? Ooh, God. They look creepy. Strategic genius. I'm working. They're not gonna merge together into something, are they? Oh, no. Are they merging together into something? Did I completely jinx us? Oh, what the fuck? Oh, shit. I don't know what design the bosses in this game, but the bosses sure are freaky.
むしろあれが本体なのかもな
Hopefully we can fight together, right?
つうか川田のクラスウェポンはどえれいけてんなまさか車とはな
あうん東京団地の時は緊張して吐きまくって車内が大惨事だったけど今はエチケット袋があるから大丈夫窓にスモーク貼ってゲロ対策は抜かりないよ
そうかもうどんな強敵が目の前に立とうと僕は怖くはないよ振り返ったらみんながいるその心強さが無限の力をくれるんだそう互いに支え合える仲間がいれば僕らはいくらでも強くなれるさあ行こう仲間と力を合わせれば僕らは誰にも
Oh my
負けな
god.
い
Eito really here with all the basic lines.
それ言ってて恥ずかしくない
Yeah, Gaku is saying exactly what I'm thinking. Are we gonna be okay? Okay. This again. Alright.
飛ばすぜ
俺に任せろ
Let's do this here.
私に
But
任
this
せ
is
て
basically just like calling. I still find it funny you can't even see her. She's just in the car. These two are really strong. Let's flip these two, show.
任せとけ
Wait.
発射
Okay, so the commander is over here, so I just need to take out the small fry on the other sides, and then I can move over. Oh my god, the commander is giant. When an enemy uses a charge skill, purple warning spaces will appear before the attack is launched during the next time. You can stop the charge skill from activating by reducing an enemy's armor to 0. Well, we don't have anybody here who can do 3 damage.
いつでもいいよ。
やってやろう。よし。
出番だな。
Should I slash twice?
行くぞ。ひゃ。よし。
You know, I read the reviews that people found the battles really easy in this game, and now I'm like, maybe I'm just stupid. Okay, but I guess I haven't lost yet. I haven't lost. I'm just... The special attacks really help.
あとはよろしく。
いつでも行けるよ。
Okay, I think I'm gonna start moving Eito toward the other side.
よし、狩らせてもらう。こんなもんかな。
And then I'm gonna start moving Eito over here for battle.
行くぜ。
出番だね。行くよ。
And then over here... Honestly, let's just hit this guy twice. And then... what else can we do? Can this reach? Oh, right, no, I used her special skill. Let's use Skaku to defend. Yeah, no, let's defend. Ooh. I'm sorry, Tsubasa! Okay, so I'm gonna need Tsubasa to help everyone move. Okay, let's bring Darumi closer, and then let's boost both of them. Ah, she's still stunned! Darumi! It's okay.
僕の出番だね。
Okay, let's just move. Done here. And then let's move.
出番だな。
Alright, I know I should be using,
見てろよ。
should be using Tsubasa for this, but I can't right now.
邪魔すんな。
Oh my god. Tsubasa, don't die! Tsubasa, don't die!
故障？動けない。このままじゃ負けない。
Maybe let's just make Tsubasa suicide. I think that might be better. He's already really low. Sorry, Tsubasa. You got so much AP for her death. I'm sorry.
いつでも行ける。
I know. Ah.
いつでも行けるよ。行くよ。 任せて。
I feel like he's kind of our hard hitter right now.
いつでも行けるよ。かわせて。僕の出番だね。せい。いつでも行けるよ。任せて。聞いてろよ。いつでも行ける。行くぞ。
Actually, I think we can just hit this 3 times.
いつでも行けるよ。僕の出番。
Eito! Sorry, not the way I have to kill my teammates. It's okay. We get money for Tsubasa's dad.
やったか。なんとか倒した。
Do you think Hiruko is actually gonna be one of the commanders or something?
この後はどうするよ。
Like it's gonna convert into like a humanoid and it's actually Hiruko?
あいつのことだよね。
このまま放っておくわけにはいかねえだろう。
ヒルコ様がやったみたいにとどめを刺すんだね。でもだるいね。誰がやるの？
とどめってこの人を殺すってことだよね。
人じゃないよ。新構成だよ。
つうかこいつの力って学力なんだよな。なんで新構成が学力を使ってんだよ。
結局それもわからないままだ。静原だったら本当は知ってたかもしれないけど。
おい、くっちゃべるのは後だ。さっさとしねえと復活しちまうぞ。
敵とはいえとどめを刺して力を吸収するなんてあんまりいい役目じゃないけど、でも誰かがやらないとね。
Alright, I feel like Eito or Darum. Ooh, their expression's so caught. I feel like Eito or Darumi have been the most useful. Actually, I feel like I use Darumi a lot, but no, let's use Eito.
わかった。やるよ。
Oh man, the POV. What's he gonna hit us with? Oh, it's a knife. Oh, oh. Oh, okay. Alright. Honestly, it's a very cool cutscene. I'm glad Eito's having fun. Yay! Yeah, Eito was our really MVP. My defense rate was terrible. Yeah, it's finally over. Honestly, I thought it'd be a lot worse. Yeah, I didn't get as nauseous as I was expecting. I think my class armor helped to settle my stomach or something. Hey, I got something to say to you two. Takamaru came stopping up and slammed his hand on Gaku's shoulder. I had you all wrong. You were great out there. Huh? Oh, thanks. We couldn't have won that battle without you, and your class weapons were so freaking badass. You think so? Yeah, you should let me take yours for a spin sometime, Gaku. I want to pull some of those cool headshots on you. Shoot the enemy, not me. That goes for yours too, Tsubasa. You were drifting around the battlefield like you were some kind of off-road stunt rally. Really? Thanks. Most people don't know good driving technique when they see it. Let's lay off the high fives and shoulder slaps though, okay? I probably smell pretty funky right now. We're finally coming together as a team. I'm not sure if my heart can handle this much emotion. Do you need to go lie down for a few minutes? Alright, this calls for a celebration. Let's fire up the Rationomatic and... On second thought, it's late and I'm beat. Let's do it tomorrow instead. Yeah, it's practically morning already. We're all gonna need our rest. And I really need to take a shower. Oh man, things would be so much easier if I could stay awake while I'm asleep. Feeling triumphant yet exhausted from another successful battle, we shuffled back to our rooms for some well-deserved rest. Whew. When I got back to my room, I let out a huge sigh and collapsed onto the bed. I was too tired to even lift a finger. All that stress and fatigue really added up. How long am I gonna have to keep doing this? I hadn't forgotten Hiruko or the weird ghost boy, but I couldn't summon the energy to think about them right now. Just let me sleep. Did I tweet that I was streaming? Hold on a second. I think I never tweeted that I was streaming. Wait a second. I think I forgot. Wait, I didn't even tweet. What am I doing? What have I done? Well, you know what? It's okay. If you catch me, you catch me. I guess. Whoops. I closed my eyes and almost immediately sank into a deep, dreamless sleep. Stealth stream, I guess. You have Twitch notifications on. You're in my Discord, you'll realize. Kingu, thank you for the tier 1 sub. Hi, Kingu. Kingu, do you know this game? 100 line Blast Defense Academy. If you know like Danganronpa or like Zero Escape, it's from the makers. I opened my eyes. I was awake, but ow! My legs hurt, my arms hurt, my neck, chest, and abdomen hurt. It hurt in places I didn't even know the correct anatomical term for. It's a new game that just came out last week. It's a very cool, like, visual novel strategy battle game. I recommend it. I'm having a great time. You should consider it too if you like visual novel kind of games. Or if you play it like Zero Escape or Danganronpa, and if you like them, you will like this. But yeah, hi Kingo, long time no see. My whole body was one big mass of muscle pain. I guess I overdid it. I had no idea yesterday I put so much strain on my body. Our previous battles left me pretty tired the day after, but never like this. What time is it anyway? I struggled to sit up, tentatively raising my head until I could see the clock on the wall. It's past 1 p.m. already. Wow, I really slept in. I didn't feel refreshed at all, even after hauling myself out of bed and getting dressed. I suddenly felt half awake. I wonder how everyone else is doing. I'll go see if they're in the cafeteria. Forcing myself to move, I slowly made my way toward our usual meeting place. My back hunched over like an old man's. Is Hiruko gonna be back? When I finally got to the cafeteria, I wasn't sure whether to be surprised or deflated by what I saw. Huh? Hiruko's not here? Oh. I like all the CGs we have. Narumi sitting in the corner. Who's Takaku on the floor?
筋肉痛もそうだけど、私は吐きすぎたせいで喉ガラガラ。
今は箸より重いもんは持てねえぞ。
やるみはなんとなく鬱でダウン。低気圧のせいかも。
What if we get attacked 2 days in a row? Congratulations on another win, everybody. Go ahead and order whatever you want. You've earned it. Stay where you are. We'll bring it to you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Siri! Hello? Siri! Siri, no! Why does this keep happening? I don't even think I said Siri or anything. God, that freaked me out. I gotta like throw my phone in a different room when I play this game. This is ridiculous. Siri is listening to me talk too much. I hate this. Siri is jump scaring me. The Tsukumo twins went back and forth to the Rationomatic, bringing us our breakfast. Or was it lunch? Here's your avocado cheeseburger, Tsubasa. I added a thick layer of peanut butter as a nice little extra. You shouldn't have. I mean, you really shouldn't have. Master Maruko, a bowl of rice with thin strips of cow flesh on top. Is this really food? Must be a working class schmo thing. Cow flesh? Hey, insulting me is one thing, but don't diss Gyudon. How come you're being so nice today, Ima? Nice for you, I mean. I just want to make sure you all have the nourishment you need to recover your fighting strength. If the invaders launched another attack while you were in this state, we'd all be up in the proverbial creek without a paddle. Don't say that, you're gonna jinx it. Probably won't happen that soon, but there will be other attacks. Last night proved they're not shy about attacking at night either. So we gotta live in constant fear of when our next battle's gonna be? My rotten luck just keeps getting rottener. Speaking of the future, what are we gonna do from here on? I think I know what everyone's gonna say, but I'd like to make sure. Oh man, do I keep going? Or do I get some rest? I really want some rest. Oh, I don't think Hiruko's gonna come back anytime soon. No, I think let's get some rest. No, I want to keep playing, but I'm also kind of tired. Okay, we played 9 days, so it looks like on average, every stream I played 9 days. But to be fair, playing 9 days took me like significantly more time the first time. Okay, let's call it. No. Alright. Sorry, my visual novel streams are quite chill because it's mostly just me reading, but if you guys are lurking, I hope you're enjoying me go through this content and watch me losing my terrible strategy battles. Okay, battle time. No, I want some rest. I'm feeling kind of drained. Alright, if you're not in the Discord, come join the Discord. Follow me on my socials. Check out my covers and check out my original song. I'm gonna be on my way. Bye bye, everybody.